Uh. Okay. So this was this was probably the weirdest shit that happened. So this wasn't your average brr. You know, the thing about the brr is that usually what happens is I I have internet access everywhere else, but the stream kind of shits itself. Okay? But that's not what happened here. What happened here was it literally shat itself. I lost connection on every device. It was super weird because I went downstairs. I rushed downstairs to see if the router, everything was okay. But apparently, it was. Yet I didn't have internet access. Let's just hope that this is not a recurring theme for today's stream. We already had a couple of issues with last stream on Hollow Knight, right? Just for those who weren't here, we streamed for like 6 hours because I'm stubborn as shit. Okay. And we had approximately 10 disconnects for reasons. Granted that the internet was kind of wonky on Monday. The whole shutdown and shit. But what the fuck? We're running low on time. You know, I already started late and this sucks. Anyway, everyone, welcome. As I was saying, Gree, thank you for the tier 1 sub, and Kati, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. This is wrong. The things that are showing on Twitch are wrong for me. The activity feed says that you've been subscribed for 1 month, although you've been for like a lot of time. 8 months. Okay, now it updated for some fucking reason as soon as I was talking about it. But yeah, as I was saying, in this stream, in the last stream, in this game of Find Love or Die Trying, we were presented with 5 beautiful anime girls, right? The first day we had to pick between the 5. We had to pick the two that gave off the, you know, the comfiest vibe for us, the one that vibed the most with us. Okay, and that's what we did. So our options were Violet, the the rich girl who was mistreating employees. We had Ali, the girl with the dog on the shirt, and that's her personality, I guess. She's very lively and all that shit. We had the gamer girl, Terra, which honestly, too much of a meme. She's like me, but anime. Don't put that out of context. Then we had Scarlet, who was hiding some magazine. No, she was reading a book. No, she hid a book on a magazine, and then a magazine within that book. And it was a weird concept. I don't know what's wrong with that character. And then we had the other one. Childhood friend. No one gives a shit about that one. Childhood friends always lose in anime. And I guess if that's the correct answer for this game, that is wrong. So we picked 2. We picked actually the 2 that I talked the most, or first rather. We picked Ali, the dog lover, and we picked Violet, the rich fella, because everyone's in love with the rich fella that's kind of cold and mistreats people because actually she has a heart of gold and all that shit. Well, we started dating and uncovering a couple of stuff, and the last date with Violet went wrong. Like, the whole show went to shit, and for some reason we started over with more days and less options. We can only pick 3 girls out of the 5, and this is really weird. This is really weird, and I wasn't expecting to have a second stream of this, but I guess this is what we have right now. This is where we're at. Anyway, let's jump back right into it. In the meantime, I was rude. I was rude to be interrupted by the lack of internet. You know, as I was asking you guys, how was your Tuesday? For people in Portugal, it was a holiday. Mikado said he had a pretty chill one. Bia said that it didn't really matter to her because she was already on holidays, which kind of sucks. But how about the rest of you? Did you have a nice one? And for those who weren't from Portugal and didn't have a holiday, we're just flexing. Well, I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday as well, as we jump right back into the show of Find love or die trying. This is a bit loud, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get back into it. Should I try and bring down my voice? Okay. Had a nice time. I was with my boyfriend. Oh, I'm pretty sure that he enjoyed it. He for sure enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope both of you had fun. Anywho, it didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. So there's a lot of mysterious shit happening in the background, and I don't really know how to react to it. It's whack. Also, let me know if for any reason we started getting those weird situations with the frames and the jump backs and all that shit. Maybe there's not much that I can do, but I did change some settings, and hopefully dab for Kati, and hopefully that actually helped. Question mark. I don't know if the problem is actually my internet connection or some shit with my rendering. It could be either. It shouldn't be the rendering, but I changed some definitions or settings at the same time just to see if by any chance that's the problem. And if it is, perfect. If it's not, well, I guess I'll cry. Scarlet. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her. Oh, what the fuck? I don't remember what I did. So it's already, yeah, stuff is already going to shit. Well, gonna go pay attention to class. All right, Kati, hope you have a wonderful class and that you learn a lot. Or if you don't, just come back. You know it. Ness, thank God you're okay. Oh my God. What's going on, Scarlet? Yeah, what's going on? Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and whoa, slow down. I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's okay. Oh, so apparently Scarlet is the science girl. Right, which is weird because she was hiding a science book behind the magazine cover, but then she had a magazine inside it. Maybe it was a science magazine. Maybe that's what we didn't notice. Wow, that's not something you hear every day. Yeah. The cool thing is applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write, anything. That sounds like bull. The bad thing is something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from surprise. Give me brains. And so Scarlet is a mad scientist, and she experimented on 4, and 4 is a zombie now. I guess applying too much turns people into rabid monkey zombies, hellbent on eating human brains. He wanted bananas, not human brain. Okay, there we go. That's the banana part. See, it's like the dev of this game and me are in sync because we have the same dumb humor, or the same dumb reasoning at least. Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down. We need to get out of here and fast. So, 4 bursted through the door and blocked our only exit. Give me brains and bananas. I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to. I mean, to be fair, this isn't like some sort of zombie virus, right? This is just. You know, got a better idea? Carl blasted 4 with a white powder covering his face and what the? What's going on? You should have made one of the girls British. Girl, I can't even make accents for more than like 5 minutes without bursting out laughing and forgetting how to do it. I know that I gave Ali a fellow kind of howdy partner kind of vibe, but I guess Scarlet could be the British, but I can't pull off a British accent to save my life, to be fair. And I don't want to be mocked by my. Do I want to be mocked about my by the thing? Max, hey, how you doing, my friend? Any thoughts on the new Twitch oopsies? I have a morbid curiosity. Like, because everyone's information got leaked, right? I kind of am intrigued over the, like, if there's any data of me, or like, I mean, not my friends, but if there's any data of me, or I'll have this morbid curiosity, rather. But how are you doing, Max? Hope you're doing good. Yes, you want to be mocked by your audience. Read bananas as a Brit next. Yes, there is. Is this? I don't know. As long as you had a payout, there is. Oh, okay. So there's info of me there for sure. Flex, dab. Anyway, I hope you're having a good time other than that whole situation. He flew wildly for a few seconds and fell to the ground unconscious. What was that? Yeah, fuck that. 32 gigabyte file. Really? I was actually expecting it to be more. You know? I know it's very morbid of me to think it that way. And it's super bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like saying that this is a nice thing to happen, but I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to be that low amount of data. Oh, B, you're not aware? So there was a massive leak of Twitch, you know? There was a massive leak of Twitch where everyone's information, like everyone that's like affiliate and was paid at some point, got shagged, and their payouts got leaked. They got leaked. That's pretty much it. All of it. All of it. Mine and the biggest streamers, and as long as you made some money directly from Twitch payouts, you're on that list. I'm a statistic. That was so fucking dumb. 300 gigabytes isn't that much, to be fair. I mean, of raw data, I guess, but sure. Let's just say forcing all the bananas he wants now. Okay, so Scarlet just fucking drugged 4 out of his fucking mind twice. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Follow me. We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How'd this even happen? True. But I guess it's really tough that the livelihood of some people has been leaked online for like that easily, and it's very concerning having that whole, you know, having all that exposure, and people are gonna start talking shit and all that, and oh, these guys make so much money, and let's not let's not forget. I was intrigued actually. Like I saw like there was a post on Twitter that showcased like the 100 most paid people on Twitch, and I was like morbidly curious of what the values were, and they're pretty impressive. They're pretty impressive, and it's really bad that has been leaked. It's actually terrible. Oh, I'm afraid you'd ask that. Wait, hold on. I'm a statistic is probably the nerdiest thing you could have said about the situation. Proud. Listen, I did the same thing about the no virus. Honestly, I'm a global statistic. When I got it, that's one of the first thoughts that came to mind was the fact that everyone was getting numbers for the virus every day. You know, and people were searching for... Yeah. It's incredible. I just thought I'm a global statistic, and it was dumb. A friend I know saw that list, dude. I've now seen how much Summit and Amaranth, and that's another thing. That's another thing, Max. You know how much they earn from payouts. This doesn't count donations. This doesn't count sponsorships. Doesn't count YouTube. Doesn't count any. This is purely from subscriptions, gifted subs, and ad revenue. Now imagine adding donations to that. You add donations to that, which is done on a separate means, right? And man, but you know, it does, like, it's interesting on that regard to see seeing numbers is cool. I'm a numbers guy. I like numbers. It's cool to see, but on a personal level, I you know, I feel for them. I just can't say much about it because it's terrible. It's terrible to have that kind of breach and that kind of exposure, especially when people who provide entertainment, they're like the front face, like their face is on the line. Their face is literally on the line. Okay, but Scarlet says, going back to the game, I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. Yeah. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. It's a horrible thing that's happened, though. It is. It is terrible. It is actually insanely terrible. Also, I see that this is like dropping frames a little bit. Is everything? Does it look okay, or is it like really bad? I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. Scarlet, please stop being mean. In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks. Payout information for 10k streamers has been published, with top channels earning hundreds of thousands of dollars each month. Yeah, but to be fair, Bia, that's not really something surprising. The numbers didn't surprise me that much, except for like number one. Number one actually surprised me because honestly, I hadn't heard of the people of the people who got the number one spot, which you know. But it all made sense to me. Clearly, Twitch University was a better choice than ChemEng. Yeah, true. But then again, for you to make those figures, it's a long way.
You're trying to flex that you know how to count.
Holy shit, Max!
But in bits.
Thank you very much for the 100 biddies, my friend. I hope you have fun playing Warframe, a game that I haven't played in a while. I never actually played it that much. I played it a little bit. It was enjoyable, but I never got into it. But I hope you have a fun time doing it. Have a great stream. Thank you very much. I love you too. Let's go. But yeah, she's crazy. Scarlet is crazy scientist girl. So that's the stereotype she's filling. I'll fix this. I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. So I feel like every single girl in this game has some sort of connection to the whole memory loss and the whole situation, or they will bridge out in some way. Except for maybe Violet. I haven't seen anything regarding Violet. Like, she promised me if I dated her and married her that she would try and figure it out with the fact that her family is very powerful and has a lot of money. But like Allie is like an undercover agent. Scarlet is a mad scientist kind of. I'm a mad scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch. I've been having that meme in my fucking head for incredible. I think I'm gonna start making TikToks and hope the algorithm helps me get my first 100k. You know what? I respect the hustle, Bia. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there until we got an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Let's try and make it a little bit faster. I know that I'm trying to interact and all that, but we have a story to go through, and being stuck on the lines for so long is gonna be a bit of a deal breaker in my opinion. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit, we got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. There we go. Wait. The stream is doing the repeating thing again. Fuck. What? That is so weird. That is whack. Oh well. But they were a little bit too much, so I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Yep. Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled despite seeming despite seeming so put together. But I could tell she really did care about the infect. This is really weird. You know what's weirding me out, Bia, is the fact that shit that you're talking about, of the repeating thing, is the fact that, can you clip it? By the way, can you try and clip it, please? So I can try and understand, because we seem to be doing like okay from frame wise, I guess. It's weird. And it's weird because it only happened in this game. Like, I streamed 6 hours of Hollow Knight last Monday, and no one complained about that. Granted, the stream was going down like shit, but it never really. It's weird. It's weird. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little bit skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. Let's go. You really think this will work? You bet I made it after all. Okay, I like that confidence, I guess. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked on the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely aren't alone here. Alright, it's time to save our friends. Oh, look at all the zombies. They're all saying brains. Okay. Oh, you're asking the person that understands virtually zero about Twitch to clip things. Where are your mods? I don't know where my mods are. But then again, no one else is complaining about it other than you, so I don't know. Greed, are you? If you're still there, can you tell me if this is also happening to you? But if you go to your, put your mouse on the screen, right? On the viewer, I guess, and you will see like that little thing that does on movies. Take one, blah de blah de blah. There's an icon like that. That's where you can clip shit. And thank you for letting me say hi, rated command, and for looking after my hydration levels. Thank you, Bia. Thank you. They're coming right at us. Nothing to worry about. Cool. Scarlet's gonna kill them all. Oh my fucking... That's as loud as shit. That's very loud. Stop. Stop being loud. So, I thought that she was building some kind of chamber, not a fucking machine gun. What the heck? This is payback for you guys acing your introduction. I'm sorry. The thing in movies is a clapperboard. I didn't know the name of it. I don't even know the name of it in Portuguese, so I just don't know enough about movies. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course. What does it look like I'm doing? Well, murder. That's what you... Okay. I've seen this image before, but I was expecting something different. Somebody told me that Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second, and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, I promise. We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. This is getting annoying. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered a cure. You don't know the name of it in Portuguese? No, I don't. I actually don't. It's in a dessert song. I don't know I don't know the thing. Maybe if you tell me, but I don't even remember it in my native language, let alone in English. Actually, sometimes, or most of the times, I remember stuff in English easier than I do in Portuguese. One perfect example for this is the word biased. I never know, and actually I'm trying to think of it, I never know how to say the word biased or unbiased in Portuguese. And it's my native language. I'm gonna do that thing we do on Discord. Oh no. No. Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. True. It was definitely a first though. Kat told me to make a date exciting. I had to get your heart racing. And a machine gun, I guess. Okay. I think I did a pretty good job at that. Yeah, you did. She sure knows how to make an impression. That's for sure. I guess that's technically true, but there aren't there easier ways. Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. Oh, cool. Okay, fucking hell. I need to. What is claquette? Okay, never mind. I prefer clapperboard. Ew for my own native language. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder, and there's Kat again. Hello, Kat. Hey there, Ness. Got a minute? Yeah. Just let me make sure you or Scarlet see me come in here. Fan some flames. Claquette? Oh, come on. That's even worse. I'm sorry, what? Kat looked around, smiled, and then went into my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. That's nice. People loved it when you and you were the main ship, but loved it even more after Scarlet kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. So this is like the second? Okay, so this is the second date of the second phase, right? Also, the song was Blue. No, I know the like just from the action, I can hear it in my brain, but I don't remember the line after that. It's weird. Well, for now at least, but that can change on a dime. So keep it up. Also, I'm curious how you're feeling about Yui and Scarlet. Between those two, who do you have a favorite? Or do you have a favorite? I don't even remember who Yui is. Oh, right. This was my second date. Yui was my first date. She's like the childhood friend. I guess I kind of like Scarlet a little bit more. To be fair, guys like Scarlet a little bit more. Yui's kind of like the childhood friend. She's kind of there. Yeah, and she just shot up a room of people. So I don't want to get on her bad side. She literally made a machine gun. Okay, I'm not gonna a minigun, not a machine gun. Scarlet, Scarlet, Scarlet. Proud is spoken. Let's go with Scarlet. Actually, that was what I was going for as well. Although Yui, they both have their nuances. Yui is a bit more of a comfy character. Scarlet is more I'm gonna shoot brains up. Kind of cool. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Scarlet more right now. It's amazing how brilliant she is, and I can't ever quite place her. She's fascinating. Cool. Really, can't say I'm surprised. Let's see where things go with Scarlet. I'll be hanging out with her again soon. No, you'll be hanging out. I thought she was gonna do that. No, it's me. I'm gonna. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Nez. Night, Cat. Man, I'm enjoying this. This game is dumb and it puts a smile on my face. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. But now it's the part where things go to shit. During the night, I get the dreams, because that's what happens during the night. You get dreams. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us, spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. That's me. Thanks for calling me fat. I didn't call you fat. What? Did I call you fat? Did I accidentally call you fat? Excuse me? Wait, did I even say the word fat? What did I say? I'm confused. Bia, you're confusing me. It's fun to watch her savor each victory or explode with profanity when he loses. That's me again. I'm way too close to Terra. Life is good. Koi? Koi's the narrator. It's time like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in these moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. All I want is the ordinary with you. Banged your mom. I love this woman so much. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? No, not at all. Only the girls who got shot in the head by minigun lady over here. She does have that kind of femme fatale kind of vibe, doesn't she? Like her whole outfit. You called me a crowd. I'm also part of the crowd, B. I also wanted to go for Scarlet. Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I dreamt the same thing. As did I. She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Yes, and you guys are still there. That's the same dream that I had. Whoa, that's insane. What made you all dream up that? I don't know. Maybe the fact that it happened, probably. Either way, it was just a dream. Anyway, I don't know if the whole situation with the dreams. So the first dream was, remember the first couple of sequences, right? In the first phase, we had a couple of sequences that obviously were bringing us towards Ali, right? Like it was towards Ali that we were being pointed towards in the dream sequences. In the meantime, in the second phase, we're being pointed towards Terra. Now the question here is, do I need to go for this girl to win? Question mark. Do I need to have the correct timing? It's weird. It's very weird. He means use mean glare. It's super effective. Ah, the references. Come now. There's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream. Yes, please. Yes, don't do that. And yet, I seem to remember you being there too, Nez. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was very skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really happened. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. Alright, and now it's probably time to pick a girl. I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning, Ness. It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy, he doesn't know you've been rigging the shit. Wait, what? Did I just say that in front of the other girls? If I said that in front of the other girls, shouldn't I be shot on sight? That should have been what happened. Because they know, it's rigged. Anyway, after you make your choice, it will be between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait a second, what does... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of this show a tropical getaway from you, the same that happened the last time in the first phase. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really, it's no big deal. It's like a paid vacation. Terry did a little fist bump. So without further ado, Nez, who's the last unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with... Well, look at the choices. The choices are amazing. So many choices I have available. Tara. Of course I want to go for Tara, because I really, what else could I do? Let's go for Tara. Alright, our work's cut out for us. Aw, poor Allie and Violet. Like, what the fuck? Give us a minute to set up the scene and then go find her. Actually, I'm kind of interested in what kind of date we're gonna have with Tara. I could imagine the dates that we could have with everyone except maybe Scarlet, and I don't know even if Tara. Right? We from based on the main introduction, you can kind of see the vibe of every girl or what kind of date they would go for, except maybe Tara, unless they go for something super stereotypical. We'll see. As I walk closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. That's a good album. Okay, I think the repeating thing might be my issue. Really? Yeah, because when I try to clip it, it's probably on you actually. It's really weird. It's really weird and it's happening to no one. Then again, like I said, the internet's been kind of wacky this week, so it wouldn't put it past me. It wouldn't put it past me that there's something happening on Twitch, something happening on several platforms. It's been major shutdowns. There's been weird shit happening. Let's be honest. There's been some really weird shit happening, and I don't know. Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe that's that. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him. I'm too young to die. Rushed inside as fast as I could. And Terra is bullying, yeah, the brothers, for sure. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Asks 2. Life is tough, Buttercup. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's rough, buddy. I'll save you, bro. Bro. Oh my god. It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro, I'm terrible at voice acting. Actually, it would have been a lot easier to voice act if all of these guys weren't the same and they actually gave off some emotion. But you know, the game is good. I like the game. I'm enjoying. Where was I? Oh, right. 1 down, 2 to go. She's probably killing them, like 1v1ing them in Unreal Tournament or some shit like that. Unreal Tournament is cool. Unreal Tournament is really cool. Another reference, get over here. They're playing a fighting video game. There we go. She's literally quoting Mortal Kombat, which was actually the first fighting game that I've ever played. My dad is weird. Why would you let me play such a violent game at such a young age? I was like 4 playing Mortal Kombat. That shouldn't be a thing. Dad, why? Oh, sup, Ness? Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of a pest control. 2 and 3, kill them first, and they're dead. Nice. Ah, there she is. Of course, the gamer girl is playing on a Switch / PlayStation, whatever, eating chips and Pocky. Pocky? Yeah. Pocky? Okay. I don't know. All right. Y'all lost fair and square. There we go. I was playing Jet Set Radio. Wait, Jet Set. Never played Jet. I don't remember. I mean, you're not alone on my dad let me play dumb games when I was young. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Like my dad would play FIFA with me and Mortal Kombat at age 4 for some fucking reason. That's dumb. Wait, remind me again. If it's not too much to ask, what did your dad do? What does your dad do, rather? As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The brothers 5 groan as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Not bad. Damn, not bad, Tara. Let's go. You wipe the floor with these guys. I do make a living. Right, because she's a professional streamer gamer girl. Wait, those don't exist? That's impossible. Misogynistic, that's funny. Anyway, though lately it's been a little boring. Why is that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have something new in store, if you're down. Yeah, I'm down. Let's game. He used to work in IT, but now he works for the same company as... Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, IT dads from people who were born 20-something years ago, all of them had a PC or some sort of games console, and because they were that kind of cool dad, and they would play with their kids because they would see right from the get-go that unlike what media tells you, video games don't make you violent. Mortal Kombat does. I'm joking. I'm down for anything. Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Sarah picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit. Don't worry. Wait, why would it only hurt a bit? Oh, I played Jet Set Radio on the Xbox, on the original Xbox. Okay, cool. I never had an original Xbox. The first console that I had was the Wii, except for handhelds, of course. It was like lightning ran through my head. Oh my god, VR sets. Let's go. I'm in some kind of forest? Juanes, you're here too. Hi, too. How you doing? Where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of thing exists now? Wait. Is this island even real, now that I think about it? All the girls give you little context clues about what's going on. Maybe, big brain, tinfoil's hat on, the island is a simulation. And we're all being tortured. Hey Pyro, how are you doing? Welcome in. Wait, you were playing The Sims on... Oh, you're playing Sims on PC and Jet Set Radio on Xbox. Right, I forgot to read out loud the whole Sims situation. Sims is cool. Wait, you were playing the original one. What's up? Not much, dude. I'm just playing some... Well, the title down below says it's Find Love or Die Trying. This is pretty much a dating sim slash... I don't know. And it's pretty fun so far. It's been pretty fun. Wait, I just realized that this is slightly... Yeah, I did boo-boo. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was fully put to the thing. Anyway, that kind of thing exists now? I ask. It's been around for at least 1 million years by now. Get with the times. I got into Mario Kart again after 2 months and I was shocked at what happened. You didn't win. The one for the Switch, right? The one for the Switch? I don't have it, but I've heard it's cool. I've played it a couple of times. It's okay. Last time I checked, I never heard of anything like this. All right. So maybe it was some weird kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try and messing with it? Not really. Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looks as if it were really there. That's where they get you. This is a simulation with side of simulation. The island's a simulation. We're being tortured. Calling it right now. My first 2 games for Xbox were like Jet Set Radio and Sega GT 2002. It was like a combo disc. Ooh. Wait, did you actually do a better... Did you get a better PB on your try? after you've come back after 2 months. That's commendable. You know what happens? That happens to me in, you know, the game Osu, you know, the rhythm game. Sometimes that happens to me. Like I stop playing the game for quite a few months, and then as I come back, I expect to be super rusty and not being able to do the maps that I did before. And then I go into them and I actually set better personal bests than I did before. It's really weird. It's really weird, really weird. It's probably some sort of placebo because it happened a couple of times. Because it has no scientific reasoning for happening, but maybe, who knows. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. You took a few caution steps forward, and then some more, and they hit smack against some kind of invisible wall. There we go. There's some side of invisible wall. There it is. It really is a video game, huh? It's not like she's been trying to tell you that for a while. Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack. Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess if you're allergic to fun. Sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of this game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, how to say, game console that we had in storage. Yeah, this is exactly what's happened with Ali. All of them give us some context clues of what's going on, and I'm assuming that it doesn't really matter which two girls you pick in the first phase and which girls you pick in the second phase. It's probably what's happening. It's probably always the same ending. Still pretty interesting so far. Well, this is just me saying. No idea how Terra found it though. This show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How many time do we have before it fries your brain? I don't know. Maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but just slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. we don't know how. True. Brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing. That's Terra. If you can see it, Terra, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Is there gonna be a... Oh, the music stopped, so I thought that this was gonna be like some weird sound effect. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. True, she's crazy. She's a gamer girl. They're crazy, all crazy. Also not real. My theory is that as you get older and the peak to your reflexes, things go into muscle memory, which makes your runs more accurate. I mean, I don't know exactly about that theory, to be fair. Because at some point you start losing it, right? I mean, granted, it's when you get a lot older, but... Man, dude, I went down memory lane and now I want to play Jet Set Radio. It's always like that. Bia, remember when you told me that you'd like to see some sort of run back or throwback series for games that I've played when I was a kid? I've been making a list. I've been making a list, and it's incredible, and I'm so excited. I just kind of wanted to have a little bit more following to bring more awareness of the existence of some of the games. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really go for follows or have particular goals and numbers on Twitch whatsoever. I just want to have fun and enjoy. But this is a personal goal that I have, to do like throwbacks for specific games when I already have a following, on the eventuality of having a bigger following, so people can actually experience some of the games that I find to be hidden gems, I guess. And for people to remember, oh shit, right, that game still exists. Because, for example, one of the games that I want to show is a game that still has a passionate community that is developing it or mods for it for like 2 decades. The game's been out ever since 2003, and it's always been 2 decades, and people are still developing mods for it. It's insane, it's good, and it's fun. It'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Exactly, Terra. Let's play a game first. Cool. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Boom. And I looked down at my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face, and I have beak? I became a bird. Nice. That's cool. Oh god, what you did to us. We're pigeons. Let me out. We'll never become accountants. I don't know why why they want to be accountants. Sounds terrible. We're gonna die here. The brothers are annoying me. They're dateable. Excuse me, 5. What the fuck? Did you see that motherfucker? Oh, motherfucker! What is wrong with you? The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Terra, who seemed like a giant compared to us. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all to birds. I guess you could... What happens when like in real life? Because they're actually walking in real life. So if they hit... I'm overthinking a game. It's funny, Ness. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like a wicked witch. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim. Battle Royale. No. I refuse. I want to skip this part. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. I like the way that she thinks, though. You know, all of the dates with the girls have been some sort of, we're very cutesy and we're very nice and we're a happy couple. And this girl is like, seduce me. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty interesting. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. I disagree. Main character. You wanted us to be pigeons for... Wait, isn't this also a reference? Isn't there like a pigeon dating game? There's an actual pigeon dating game. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. I think it's on Steam too. Let me go on Steam and check it out. I want to go to the store. Pigeon. I don't know how to spell pigeon. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that there's a dating sim where you actually date pigeons, and I think that's what they're referencing. I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I am trapped in a killer virtual reality game, and I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now, I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. Cluck, cluck, motherfucker. Cluck, cluck. You can't imagine the kind of stress I am under. I mean, I just enjoy being a pigeon. Now seduce me. Okay. Mommy. One by one, the pigeons 5 fired pickup line after... Oh, it's not me, it's them? The fuck? I wanted to seduce the green-haired lady. Pickup line after pickup line at Terra, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. She has a nice vibe. She's dumb, but like at sometimes it gets a little bit too much for my taste. But I think it's still fun. I still it plays to the strength of the story. I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear that it had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Huh, let's try out one more. How about... I fucking hate these. Why do they all start with damn girl? Alright, Bia, I need a female's expert opinion here. I know you're there. Girls in chat. Damn girl, you're a hoot. I'm a bird, by the way. You gotta remember that I'm a bird right now. Do I say, damn girl, you're a hoot? Damn girl, you're so fly. Or damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. Okay, never mind. I don't want anyone to give their opinion because damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. That's shitty. I want that. I hate it. So we are Espresso Depresso. Are the anime girls still breathing? They're still breathing, all of them. I guess that we're getting a... First of all, how are you doing, Azure? Welcome in, my friend. I guess that we're trying to... Right now, we're a pigeon. And we're trying to seduce the gamer girl. With my will to live at all-time low, What? The game went dark. Okay. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What? We're back. Thank God. Damn it. I was about to give up the biggest pickup line ever. What the fuck? You're more addicting than quack. Bruh. But how are you doing, Azure? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So far, the girls are breathing. We had some wax shit in the last stream, but not so much in this one yet. But we're only 3 nights in out of 9 theoretically. We got to speed up a bit. I've got fingers. I can write. I could fill out a balance sheet. Stop trying to be an accountant. Aw, just when it was starting to get good. And 5 is a pigeon fetishist, apparently. If that's a thing. That's a thing, and that weirds me out. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. Cool. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? What? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. Brothers 5 and I decided that it would be the best to never talk about this again. I'm so confused. Why was I a pigeon? Why couldn't I deliver my pickup line? Is my question. I just wanted that. I just wanted to deliver my shitty pickup line. Pickup lines don't work. Sometimes they do. But they gotta be the really cheesy ones. And it has to be to the right girl. Someone that goes like, I can't believe you said that. You know? I'm a bit tired. Gonna have a dinner in a bit. Just came by to say hi and see how everyone's doing. Everything seems to be going particularly fine here. We had a little brr right at the beginning of the stream. My whole internet crashed. It wasn't just the usual stream brr. It was literally whole internet decided to die. It was weird. It was weird. So we were already late because I came from work, and now we started even a bit later with the actual content of it because yeah, the thing crashed. That's about it. I gotta render the streams that started crashing a lot. We had a couple of issues with streams that we need to connect on the render, but we will see. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion, and Kat's there. It's happening again. And what scenarios am I gonna meet Kat again? Hey Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Scarlet was your favorite till now, but maybe Tara has shaken things up a bit. Who's number 1 now? I think still Scarlet. Tara's date was kind of... It was fun. It was fun. And the whole pigeon was funny, but I still think I prefer Scarlet. Scarlet is still my number 1. Out of the 2, definitely Scarlet. Also, there's something about nerdy girls and girls who like science that's like really attractive to me. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. That's so lame, me. So lame. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Cool. Damn, that's definitely going to go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. That's because you don't know me IRL. I'm a cheesy dude. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings, which of course means the show will go on. Cool. That's awesome. So I'm safe. Now, at least for now. Just for now. Exactly. Though we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. ISPcon is asking for it. It was weird because, like, usually when the whole internet goes out, you can see in your router that things are like there's a blinking light or the light is color or something like that. It seemed normal, but none of my devices had internet. It was super weird. It was super weird, but it's fine. It's fine. We keep going at it and we keep enjoying it. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, we'll go on a second date with each of Yui, Scarlet, and Tara. Just imagining how much higher our ratings will be if our viewers got to see even more of those favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Bad timing to make that joke after the leaks on Twitch. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself some roasted chicken. Have a fun stream. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful roasted chicken. I'm gonna have leftovers from yesterday. There was a lot of food, actually. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Not like I have a choice. That's what she likes to hear. Don't have a choice. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who do you want to be in your second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, cats. Now, I want to try something. So, in the last time, before it all went to shit, the last date before the actual final night, I went with Violet instead of Ali. And I feel like going with Ali would have been the right choice because of the whole dream sequence. Now the question here is, what happens? We're gonna try and save Terra for the last date before the final show. So on the 8th night, we'll go for Terra. That is the only thing that we're gonna need to do. Okay? Sounds good? And we'll see how it goes. This is gonna be the plan. This is gonna be the game plan. It doesn't matter for the middle section, theoretically, but we'll see. No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her. She walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. There we go. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. Cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. Cool. Nice. For a moment, time stopped and we were the only people that existed. Actually, for a bit, have you died or found love? I'm starting to think that I'm piecing this together, but no, not much. Just storytelling right now. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. This is Terra. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. Sound of wave grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? This is Terra. Anyway, let's go back. We kick off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Terra. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game, of course. Gamer girl be like. I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. That's what happened in our date, by the way. She turned us into she brought us to a VR set and then turned us into pigeons. To give you a little context, Bia. It's dumb. And then we were hitting on her. I was gonna make... I actually asked you a question about what pickup line should we use, and we couldn't actually use the pickup line. Like the game cut off as we were gonna say it. It sucked. But the pickup line was something like, remember that I was a pigeon, okay? And the pickup line was, damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. How am I supposed to respond to that? Asks you. What if it was a sign? Your soulmate is a pigeon. Yes. I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Ali had the devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Terra. It's a sign that you should try making video game. Ooh. Ali and Terra actually vibe together. That makes sense. I think I'm shipping them. Fuck, screw me. Terra and Ali are dating now. That's my ship. The world needs more pigeon dating sim. You're right. I got a text. So, sorry about that. There's no time to waste. Terra ran off. I have a much better pickup line with pigeons, but I can't say it here. Send it on Discord. You don't want to be dirty on stream chat. Bia, is that what's happening? You're too pure for that. Because I highly doubt it. Oh my. Are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. Yep. Anyway, morning, Ness. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not one, not two, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. Thank you, Kat. That's a pat on the back from me. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, Yui, Scarlet, and Terra, who would you want to spend today with? Actually, I want to go with Scarlet, obviously. I said that I was interested in going out with Scarlet, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it to you privately, and then you tell me if you think I could be said there. Okay, just give me a second. Let me see. Oh, Bia, what is that fucking smut? You cannot say that. You cannot say that. That was bad. That is smut. Bad Bia. Where did you learn that shit? Stop it. Ugh, if making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. Oh, but that's none of my business. I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. Okay, cool. So as Cat been no, Cat is using the intercoms, not actually seeing it like right next to me. I found Scarlet on a stroll outside the mansion. I had the Barney Stinson phase. Sadly, some of them stuck in my head. Like the soft, white, and wet stuff that you were talking about. Ayo. I found Scarlet out on a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Oh, be down, Scarlet. Don't be sad. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Jeez. Jeez, it's just you, Ness. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everyone. I mean, you caused it, but I guess you saved everyone. Wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't. There we go. That makes sense. Don't worry about it. Y'all make mistakes, Scarlet. Don't worry about it anymore. Most people don't make mistakes that turn everybody into zombies. True. True, but she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. Well, yes, but hey, it makes for good TV. I understand content, or at least my character understands content. I don't. My stream crashes. Sad. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you're trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. That's true. She has nice intentions. Scarlet has good intentions. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. And I'm sure this time, let's not worry about that about now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. True. True. Let's get to know Scarlet. Care to join me in making up some lost time? She has a very pretty design. A very pretty design. No, but seriously, a very pretty design, in my opinion. In my opinion, she looks, the character looks fantastic. Like, from a drawing standpoint, is my favorite. It is my favorite. From an aesthetic standpoint, it is my favorite. There's something I'd like to go. Somewhere I'd like to go, sorry. If it's okay with you. Sure, lead the way. You won't regret it. Sure hope not. At least I think you won't. Should I be worried? Probably not. Come on, let's go. She got my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? She took me dancing. I don't like her anymore. I don't like discotheques. I don't like clubs. Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion? There is now. I made it myself, but oh, she made it herself. That's a bit more. She's an entrepreneur, which I hate even more. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off the steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. She's smart as fuck. That's all she's telling me. I think you're probably the first person to say something like that. Ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. True. Hell yeah, it's cool. I feel like right now we have the dumb kind of smart gamer girl, and then we have the really smart girl, and then we have the childhood friend. That's literally her personality. Childhood friend. I had the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who could. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she... Maybe she doesn't know stuff. Does she not know stuff? What happened to her? Is she also like... There's so much of my life that I can't remember for some reason. Probably the dust that you're doing. Yeah, it's making people forget. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds, people trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research, a gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early, got my PhD, I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know. Now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting character development, interesting backstory, to be fair. War in New Asia. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. Don't know. Whoops, what am I doing? Whoopsie. Immersion broken. Bad streamer. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? Yeah, you done goofed, girl. Yeah, you done goofed. Sounds pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? Eyes are crazy. She has crazy eyes. I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even do to lose at this? What do we even have to lose at this point? Literally getting married to a stranger. There is so much that can go wrong over here. I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive now. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, no clue. Don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things. Make new memories. Person. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. That's the end of the date. Not very interesting. It pretty much just Scarlet has potential. I am 5. Scarlet has potential, but I don't know much about her, and none of the dates I actually learned anything about her. It's like super mysterious. But this like in the first meeting, or the first time that we met, rather, it looked kind of the mysterious kind of, interesting kind of mysterious. This one kind of felt dull, actually. Like you see that she's good, well intended. You see that she's like super smart. You see that she's like kind, but yeah, not much else. We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations, the good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that we truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if I were you, yes. If it were you, Ness. It's only to see where life goes with someone like you. That sounds like the dumbest logic, especially coming from someone who claims to be so fucking smart. Let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I've been friend-zoned with this girl. I've just been friend-zoned. Nice, I wasn't gonna pick you anyway. Mrs. Big Booba. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? Maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other out to take the lives we wanted. Take back the lives. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing. There's no way you were thinking the same thing, dude. You were brain empty, thinking Big Booba, and... No, you're not thinking. You were me. And you do not think. I have brain empty. I have brain empty syndrome. I'm glad, but how to say? I still prefer if you'd pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Sciences Exhibition. You're starting to remember shit. Is she starting to remember shit or is she slipping? I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. Most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Still not interested. Cat's coming over. I was feeling a bit restless after today's days to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. There's Cat. Of course, looks like someone had the same idea I did. Cat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Ness. Care for a glass of glass or five? A glass of five. Fuck. Hell yeah, give me that glass. Yeah, I did that. Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Full. That is the right. That is the right answer. When people ask you, when you're drinking wine and people ask you red or white, you say full. I do not have a problem. You have a problem. Well, maybe a bit too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Well, I don't know. Much like your remaining lifespan. Cat filled her glass to the brim and down it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. Kind of read that as stabbed me and champing. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Cat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I worked on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He killed people with buzz saws. Oh no, that's just a terrible pun. I just got it. It's not even a subtle one. It's literally because of the word buzz. Not even subtle. Sorry, Nez, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Cat. No worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block. Lay down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today, okay? As strange as it might sound, Cat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. Why is that? Starting to feel like this is like, you know, advancing the story. People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Worry about yourself now. Okay, Cat. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. Be fine. Thanks, Ness. Cool. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Cat. Don't stay up too late. Aw, I'm caring. I'm a caring dude. Great. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Cat. I hurried along. Now, hold on just a... I'm in bed. If only I could escape this island as easily as I could. Very, very drunk. Wait a minute. If Cat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Okay? The two of us were lying down in the grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? Countryside. Seemed like it would be the only place nowadays to get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, but it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Aww. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. I am the support to her 80... No, it's the other way around. I am the 80 carry to her support. That's... Tara, I got you, baby. She moved closer, held her tight, and I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. Oh no. That's where the red flags start showing. I wish you would have a chance to meet her. That's where the flags start showing. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. What? I am equally confused. What do you mean, kids? Stop it. Say that after we're actually engaged. It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Oh god, this is getting so fucking honey coated. Why? You're sweet, not as sweet as you. No, that was diabetic. Can I even say that? The next day I woke up to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her, of course. Oh, hey there, Ness. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again on trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figured if you and I ever, well, you know, I want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I'd like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Ugh, I gotta clean this up. Wait, we went on a date with Scarlet, right? That makes sense. That's why we're having the... Give me a minute, and then we'll head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island. Sounds good by me. But I went on a date with her already. Why am I with her again? We walk together through the forest hand in hand, talking about things we do after we get off this island. Talking about everything and anything. I feel like you've been reading all. You're gonna make me drink water. There we go. Thank you very much for reading the stay hydrated command, Bia, and for looking after my hydration levels. Cheers. Well, I'm thirsty for some other thing. Hubba hubba. I can't commit to these jokes, I swear. What was that face even? After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never. I could never forget, I guess. And if you'd like it, I could be that way with you. What do you say? I like that. Okay, yay. You should get one of those beer hats for stream. No. I already have enough hats, Bia. Stop it. No hats. No more hats. Carla did a little dance of happiness. That's cute. Spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company, and maybe a little more than that. Somehow, in the middle of it all, we forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. God, this game sometimes is so lame. And I'm not in the mood to be lame. Good morning, Cat. I've been looking for you. Ugh, not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all the wine last night. I still had to edit out our broadcast. Yeah, that's what happened the first time. But we didn't actually had an interaction with Cat, right? She kind of just chugged it. But yeah, it didn't help. Somehow this scene feels familiar. There it is. Something tells me that my chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date. You do know how Prohibition ended, right? True. Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday's second date with Scarlet went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate will we be going on a second date with today? And I'd like to go with Terra. Yui's the one that interests me the least right now. Yeah, Terra. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. I think she's working on something in the mansion. Lead the way. By the way, volumes are okay, right? I hope so. I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey Nez, what's up? I thought I'd check in and see how you're doing with your game. No, that's me saying. I should have had a little deeper voice. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Terra handed me her game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon, which is kind of fun. I actually, like during work, I actually talked to Azure about a game development idea that like I just gave him the idea. It's something that I've worked before as a fun little project for a game, but since he's trying to actually pursue that kind of dream of game development, I actually gave him the idea, and I don't know, maybe we can actually do it together. I don't know, it's something that popped up to mind. Little side notes, to be fair, but it's fun. Not all the arts were around. Hope to be done soon. It's a farming game. Isn't this supposed to be pigeons? Where are the pigeons? Had to ditch the pigeon dating idea. Well, finding out it was already done. There it is. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. But in this game, you'll get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. Of course, they should say something stupid. There's a million possible weapon combinations, and that sounds different. This sounds so fake. Wow. That sounds different. Okay, I don't know what to expect, but I'd love to play it. I'm curious how come you decided to make a farming game? Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I used to play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. Sometimes it's more fun to just do things on your own. I second that. Learn to spend some time with yourself and enjoy time with yourself and not needing other people to have fun. I respect that. Sometimes it can be more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. Exactly. Go Ness. Pat in the back. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk. Try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. Title screen displayed with a click. Star Blue Valley. I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corps and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was a pretty good one at that. Every season I learned to plant water. Plant water? What am I stupid? I like to plant, water, and harvest new kind of crops. Tara would give me advice for farming in every season. Her face was so close to mine, she'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great. That's a lie. Fishing in video games sucks. Terrible. Worst minigame. Don't do that. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You could even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. There was just one thing that was a bit weird. The whole mecha part. Literally the mecha part. First, wow. What you have so far is incredible, Tara. You think so? Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did it just fine. I'm such a shrimp. I'm such a shrimp. What the hell? Thanks, Ness. That's nice of you to say. There's just one thing I think was a little off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right. Ah, I knew you'd notice that. She'd never dated anyone, so she doesn't. If this is the plot line, it's not that hard to figure out. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before. Yay! I'm so smart. I know stuff. And to be honest, I never really had a real friend either. Okay, that's just sad. If it's not too much to ask, her voice suddenly reduced to a whisper. Maybe you and I could be friends. I'd be honored to be your friend. Of course, of course. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. That said, please don't trap me in a video game again. I'm sorry, what? Anyway, watching you play... Isn't she like some big streamer girl, theoretically? Pretty sure that she must have had people shrimping for her on her stream. For sure. As a former fanfiction reader, there's better plops on Wattpad than this game's. It's supposed to be dumb, to be fair. It's supposed to be satire. So, I can't even blame... I think they overdo it a bit sometimes. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy to help however I can. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, and test it together. If only game dev was this simple. It's not. It's really not. I just kept getting better and better. Tara's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. I couldn't help but be excited for her and in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on our game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Cool. Seems like a nice night for a walk. This is night 5, right? Oh, hey Ness, what are you doing out here? Going out for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. If I had to guess, somehow you're going to end up with Cat. I don't think that's a possibility. I don't think that's a possibility. That would be the lamest plot twist, to be fair. So how did the date with Tara go? We're already back to our daily. Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did the island run out of wine? I'm a cunt. That's wholly unrelated. But yes. Anyway, my date with Tara today was... It was awesome. It was a pretty good date. I'd see myself enjoying a date like that. I'd see myself enjoying a date like that. But then again, just doing something out of the ordinary is cool. Awesome. I have to admit, Tara is very different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like what I'm seeing. I like the sound of that. Who would have thought you'd say something like this after your unique first date, huh? Life sure is funny. Especially the whole not dying part. Keep it up with what you're doing. Already I've only been climbing higher and higher every day, but it's not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, if you got yourself killed by now by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we've finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Nightness, night cat. Now, I hope the dream isn't as lame as it was before, because the previous dream was, ugh. It was, too much honey, too much sugar. I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It was just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either. Round. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Cute. Funny. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It has been a while since I've done this. Sorry, Ness. I wanted you to have something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it took one bite and wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? I took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Crossed my heart. You're just saying that. Okay, I came here to be violently murdered by anime girls, not feel. What the fuck? She smiled and then that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all her might. But I love that about you, no? I love you, Ness. This is so weird for me to read. It's saying that I love myself. Which is a good advice. Love yourselves. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. That was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. What? What do you mean? Okay, girls are out there. Girls and I kicked off our morning by testing out Tara's game together. It was multiplayer now, so we could all play together in the same world. This came with its own fair share of consequences. Oh, right, Mecha. I said cover me, or you'll have to finish making dinner yourself. Okay? I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Oh no. I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry, it's the mayor's birthday and I can't decide which berry to give him. This is Stardew Valley. Oh, what the fuck? That was weird. It can wait. But then I won't get bonus points. So what's up? What's up with WhatsApp? Oh, what's up? You're... Kati, please. I actually checked my phone because of that. What's been happening? So, the gamer girl is a game dev now, and she's making Stardew Valley. The joke made itself. Yeah, we went on a date with Charlotte. We went on a date with Tara. And now we're gonna go on a date with Yui before we go to the last round of dating. That's gonna be interesting. So far, nothing crazy has happened. I have a theory that in the end, I'll have to pick Tara for this run. But we'll see. We'll see. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. Do you need any, Violet? Yeah, really. This is Stardew Valley. It's like Stardew Valley, but it has mechas. You have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, the game's definitely gotten more exciting. I wanted for them to test the relationship, but maybe that'll have to wait a bit. You look very handsome. I think that my hair looks like shit today. Actually, before I started stream, I was like, stop being bad. It was being terrible. I didn't want to go to its place. But thank you very much, Kati. That's incredible. There's been a lot of lame moments. Terra's incredibly like whoever I'm having the dream sequence with is so lame. Like the dream sequences are so lame, it's actually making me gag. Uh, in a good way. In a good way. Anywho, I wanted for them to test the relationship, but maybe they'll have to wait a bit. I guess we'll see next time, question mark? Yeah, next time. I can wait. We spent the rest of the morning playing Terra's game, and now I have to pick Yui. Morning, Ness. How do you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you edit the footage that keeps me alive. Drunk. That sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Lame so you can... Well, no, Kati, this is the kind of lame that reading out loud made me uncomfortable, but maybe that's because I'm being vulnerable. If I'm being vulnerable, you know, I'm showing off my real self. I'm resonating with what's being said. Oh my god, I'm exposing myself on the internet. What the fuck? Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You just need to go on a second date with the last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard, no? Please don't jinx me. Break a leg? Now we're going out on a date with Yui. Seriously, actually breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, cat. Time to get today's date started with none other than my third soulmate, Yui. Soulmate candidate, Yui. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Nez. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Behold. Aww. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Aww. I like the bunny. God damn it. Why do I have a soft spot for the childhood friend? They're always so soft. It's a bunny. It's so cute. It was indeed a bun. Really? Really? A bunno? What? Where did this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one, or maybe somebody's pet. I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody, so I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? I had two, Bun and Bun Bun. I wonder what the name of this one is. Both of them are total rascals, but Bun Bun... Sometimes this is a bit too predictable. A bit too predictable. Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you? I wasn't off. What? You weren't off? What do you mean? I was... Huh? She nuzzled against... Can't. Hold on. X3 nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Oh wait, you were trying to guess what she had behind her back. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. She may nuzzle against Bun Bud's head. Yes, you are. Oh, nuzzle, nuzzle. She's a furry. Oh no. Welcome to my ASMR challenge. We played with the bunny for a while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun Bun looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back at my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my brothers were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I'd take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad that you have what I have. She's grateful for the life she has. Nice. The simpler things. Ah! Bun 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 had managed to squeeze out of her hands and run off. We gotta catch him. Let's go. On it. The music is gonna be epic because Bun Bun is running and never coming. I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Bun Bun likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous. Sorry. And he won't do anything dangerous. You're catching a bunny. Bunnies aren't that fast, are they? Like I've had bunnies. Like I've seen bunnies. They're not that fast. You slow as shit, me. You're catching a bunny. I guess you could call it a nuzzle lock. Bia, go get dinner, please. Please go get some nourishment. You need it right now. But I hope you have a lot of yummy food. What are you having, by the way? Post it in foodies if it looks good. Or if you just want to share it. We can take our time looking for it. If you're willing to help, of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun Bun Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. Most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you're gonna make me blush. She laughed and slapped me on the arm. Slapping on the arm means bro. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny. Though the reason I had come home all of a sudden was terrible, a little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I guess? I wasn't paying proper attention, I'll be honest. I was looking at my phone. Fuck. I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes the good can outweigh the bad. Exactly. You get it, Nez. Nice. My family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself and all. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put people I love first. That's all I got in life, really. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? Honestly, no. No. Happiness, obviously. Happiness. If you don't have, what do you have? Oh, is that so? I think we'd make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that... It's Bun Bun Bun! He pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun 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 chomping on a bush. I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bun 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 like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant, killing him. That very moment. She killed the bunny. That's what happened. That's my headcanon. You're going back to your den, you little bad bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life with the most twists and turns around every corner, but I can promise that if you chose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, oh, I'd come running, always, sorry. Took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. Cute, sweet. We locked eyes, and for that time, all I could see was her and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed to be a little jealous of that, and bit my toe. Thanks again for the help, Ned. Being with you made this all go a lot faster and made it really special for me. Anytime, Yui, I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling at all the while. If my calculations are correct, right, next night is going to be the first one that's actually going to be different, you know, because this was the 6th night, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. I'm feeling a little bit down, a little bit of the late night munchies. Guess I'll go head downstairs. Oh, hey Ness, I was just about to go up check in on you. Hey there, cat. What's up? There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the brothers' 5 paychecks. I didn't know it was them. They're like clockwork. Oh, Ali's eating. Ali has the munchies. Ali on that weed. This was the brothers' 5. No doubt about it. Ali made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How did it with Yui go today? It was awesome. It was cozy. It was comfy. Yui's cool. All the girls are cool in their own way. You just gotta appreciate people for who they are. You know? You're gonna make a choice in the end, but you gotta appreciate people for who they are. I feel like it was out of a fairy tale. You and I spent the whole day just taking in the nature, talking about home and family. It's totally wife material. Okay. Okay, me. Isn't she? Yui's amazing. You know, before the show even started, she was my personal favorite. I can see why. She's got such a big heart. I'm in awe of her. I really like that. I really love that about her. That she can be so kind and thoughtful even when life gives her a losing hand. Yui's really one of a kind, especially nowadays. If you don't get the chance to be engaged by her at the end of this show, good luck ever getting a chance to. I've got a feeling that she has a long line of people wanting to date her after that show. They'll have to get through me first. Okay? Oh, they will. Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thanks, Nez. You'll be happy to know that phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. That's great to hear. Now it's phase 3, right? No kidding. The love square between Scarlet... I read Schlatt for some reason. The love square between Schlatt, Terra, and Yui has viewers on the edge of their seats. I hate it here. You've actually broken the records for ratings on the Killer Dating Game Show. I'm that good, baby. It's not as niche as it sounds. Do I get a plaque for that? Does that count for something somewhere? We don't have it printed yet, but I prepared your tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Thanks for the votes of confidence, Cat. Let it never be said that I'm anything but supportive. Anyway, we're on phase 3. We're on to phase 3. It's pretty much the same as phase 2, except the 3 dates this time. And one caveat. That, Cat. I'm sure you've gotten a favorite in mind between Scarlet, Terra, and Yui. This is where shit goes, it's the fan, probably. If you want to maximize your chances of getting out of here alive, save the best for last. It gives audiences something to look forward to. Sounds good to you? That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna follow the girl from the dreams, and it has to be Terra. It has to be Terra. If not, I feel betrayed. Good. Makes sense to me. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Night, Nez. Night, Cat. And thanks for the help till now, Cat. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Don't thank me yet. Guess I'll call it a night. I walk back to my room. Time to get some shut-eye. So, what's this supposed to do? Yo, what the fuck? Okay, interesting. First time, this is the first time that an actual character shows up in the dream. Like I can actually see a character. What's going on? I'm intrigued. It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory rewriter. So it rewrites memories. Pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, you can make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation. So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game. You could erase anything you wanted. Exactly. She's the mad scientist behind all this. Well, maybe it's not really a scalpel, since it comes with a reset button. It's sad though. This was supposed to help people after the war. I was supposed to help people after the war. Sorry, Schlatt. Breaking the immersion is fun, okay? Leave me alone. Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but it doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. I know you're taking an incredible risk for us that, honestly, most of the people would never. Don't mention it, Nez. What I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'd be the first time I helped someone in quite some time. Schlatt. Scarlet. The boat is just past the woods, behind the rocky enclave near the beach. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight. Thank you, Scarlet. Okay. You sure you don't want him to come with us? Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in the spider's web. You don't have to be so noble. I envy her, you know. Get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right. Anywho, time to go on a date with. Actually, I should go for Scarlet, right? You've got to be kidding. My goodness, she really said that? Yeah, and she was all like, "Whoa, what the hell is that?" What? Flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell? What's happening? I'm confused. Coming through, sorry. Okay, you practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Bun 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 is a bad boy. He just seems so well behaved. I thought I'd let him outside again, man. Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui under Violet and leapt onto Ali. Ah! Okay, I don't like Ali anymore. I don't like the thing. I like the hairstyle. Bun Bun somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back! Bun Bun seemed to sneer at Ali, then leapt away and ran off. Get back here. Ali started chasing Bun Bun with that, but somehow he's always stayed one step ahead of her. Why is everyone so slow in this fucking game? I don't understand. And Ali's supposed to be the fast one. This looks like a job for me. I'm going to need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of Bun 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 left onto Scarlet. Ah, get it off. Quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course. Watch a master at Bun 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 lap onto Violet's face. Yeah, I get this foul creature off. Oh, hey Luna. Oh. Pretty baby. Okay. Bun 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 sneered with contempt. Someone do something. At the moment I realized that Terra was recording Violet's struggles. Okay, cool. I'm helping in just a second. Bun 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 leapt onto Violet and onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my cap back. I do suppose a nice rabbit stew isn't for lunch today. I guess I should help too. You'd help. You up to help, Nez? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun Bun Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something. I'm calling it right now. Finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made, and even then, didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a bit more relaxed. Okay. Morning, Nez. Let's kick off phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly and you'll be back to your old life soon. I better be. As nice as this island is, it's a gilded cage. You'll be able to go back to your old life soon. That's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of the next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of Scarlet, Terra, or Yui. But first, it's time to pick which of them you'll be going on the 3rd date with today. Who's it gonna be? Terra for last. I'm gonna go with Scarlet or Yui. I'm interested in a because the further you go, the more intense it gets. I kind of want to go Scarlet first because that's the one that I'm least interested right now, and then go Yui and then Terra. We'll see. Let's go Scarlet first. I'm gonna go with Scarlet. Can't say I'm surprised there. You're two birds of a feather. Here's to hoping you both have a day you'll both remember for a change. It's funnier when you're not an amnesiac. That's a cunt move. Okay, I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as being read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet, what you reading? Hi Ness, just an old fairy tale. Really, I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw silence out of the window. I'm a woman of varied taste. Okay, I see. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Averanda. I feel like this is not the first time that I've heard about it. Okay, never mind, I'm stupid. But I really thought that I've heard this, like the name of this before. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in try me. I smiled at her, she smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. What is this shot? What is this shot? Who reads like this? Okay, whatever. There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avaranda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and friends. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlet giggled like a child. Nera has a blissfully happy childhood, even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. Yes. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become a queen at the age of 16. Her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years, it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly, she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone. She knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then, one day, Nera is cursed by the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Aloria. Desire to leave. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. That's... okay. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. Aw, come on, believe me, Scarlet. I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep into her eyes and I could tell just how much she loved this story. Well, there's really not much left, but... well, Nera and Aloria live a wonderful life in the neighboring kingdom for many years. One day she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the same very witch who took her memory. That people no longer prosper the way they did her rule. Anger, Nera confronts the witch, borders of a veranda. Of her veranda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the lost queen. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again, or she can leave now and never come back. That's where the story ends. Never get to know what choice Nera makes. That's quite the cliffhanger. All in episode 2. I want to know what happens next. Believe me, me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nera's shoes? So it's either be nice for people or be with the person you love. So leaving the kingdom is being with the person you love. Staying in the kingdom is being good for the people. I'd leave the kingdom because I'm selfish like that. I'd leave, never come back. Interesting. Why is that? There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nera to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's just too sad. Very sad. Very sad indeed. I think the same way. Cool. I've loved this. Actually, Scarlet is the least interesting character. Out of all of them, Scarlet is the least interesting. Honestly, yeah. She has the whole bit with the being super smart, but then so far it doesn't captivate me whatsoever. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have the kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? I didn't even know you were streaming, bad friend. It's fine, Benz. How are you? Welcome in. You're here now, aren't you? That's what matters. How's your day been? We're charming some anime girls again. Nothing weird has happened so far, but then again, we're very close to the end. And we're trying to court Scarlet, which is actually not interesting. And good thing that we courted her first, because that means that she won't be my final choice. Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with. Well, that's funny you mentioned that. I'm not gonna pick you. Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with. Right here, right now. Speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. Where's that? My bedroom. We'll have sex. No. I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. We're going to the middle of the forest to have sex. Oh no, we're going to the fucking restaurant. I'm doing alright. Woke up and got rushed out of the door, but I at least got to see Nova again. Oh, Nova baby, did you take photos with? Oh, you did. You sent me photos of her. I'm stupid. Post them on the pets channel on our Discord. That's something that you could do if you don't mind. Let other people see the baby. My baby is right here. She's not here anymore. Never mind. I'm stupid. This was dumb. She left. Oh my gosh, there's Turtle down here. Turtles. She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Charlotte practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderfulness. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. No! Why am I kissing her? I'm not making these choices. Stop. I don't want this. Whatever. Held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. I was like an explosion. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her around. This game makes. Why am I making moves with the girl that I want to be with? I'm just kissing everyone at this point, Bia. That's what's going on. Yeah, I kissed this girl, and I liked it. We spent the rest of the night enjoying a lovely dinner in a place out of fairy tale with nothing but love in our hearts and laughter and smiles on our faces. I can't wait to leave this island with you, Nez. Funny you mentioned that. You won't. You fucking won't. I've never been this excited, this happy since ever. You make me feel like I'm living in a fairy tale. You know, I've got an idea of how we could spend tonight if you're interested. And what's that? In my bedroom. Having sex. I'll show you why fairy tales were written by... Oh my fucking god. What is this? What is this writing? I could have made this. I'm just joking. This is fun. This is fun. I'm being mean. I'm being mean, but this is incredibly fun. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. And just like that, that was my last day with Scarlet. Time sure goes by quickly. And so have I. I thought I'd find you here. I'm doing the walk of shame outside, calling it. You tend to come here when you're lost in thought. That is in front of my salad. Yes. You're thinking about how the show's almost over, am I right? How'd you know? Lucky guess. Well, it's not over yet, so don't let it let up just yet. Speaking of which, how was your date with Scarlett today? Hot. She kissed me and we had smacks. It was awesome. Actually, can I redo? Fuck, I couldn't redo. It was alright. It was alright. This is the least interesting date that I had. My connection with Scarlett was one of a kind, and there's no one I'd rather have beside me than her. Being married to her would be like a dream come true. Well, aren't you romantic, Nez? Stop making fun of me, cat, please. But I'm happy to hear that. If it's you two, I'm sure that whatever you two face out there, you'll be fine, as long as you stick together. And if she stops turning people into zombies, that's a conversation we have to have. Don't forget that in the prenup. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'd ask you if you're thinking of choosing her at the end, but I'd rather wait and see how it plays out. You going to stay out here for long? Nah, I'll probably going back inside. I'll keep you company till then. Oh, until then. I'm stupid. I figure you might want to have a conversation with someone that won't get you killed if it's not TV worth it. Thanks, Kat. Don't mention it. You know, I'm curious, Kat. What's up? Oh no. The music. Fuck. Let's say I knew I was screwed. That there was no way of me getting out of here alive. that the only way left for me to survive was just to run. Would you let me escape? Of course, Nez. Thanks, Kat. That means a lot. Yeah. Go tell all that to the one person that is talking to you and is actively participating in the, you know, the management of the show. You know? That's you stupid. You fucking dead. No big deal. We stayed out for a little longer before we called it a night. I'm lucky I have someone I can trust on my side. Last time that happened, you were tortured. So, there you go. I woke up with Scarlet in my... Ah, yeah. Alright. Seriously, this happened. Was this a thing? After talking with Kat last night, I asked Scarlet to join me for one more midnight. Sure, dude, a midnight walk. We ended up talking for hours. Sure, dude, talking. Morning, Scarlet. Oh, you're awake. Hi there, Nez. She was clearly half asleep. I want to invent something that puts this moment into a bottle forever. That's cute and lame. That's very lame. That is actually pretty cute. Then I'd repurpose a factory, mass produce it. Yeah, lame. She dozed off as she embraced me in her arms and held me tight. Okay, lame shit. We must have stayed there together for over an hour, but I wish it didn't pass by so fast. I'm so happy, you know. Why is that? No matter how this show ends, we won't be alone. What more could I ask? Why is she assuming that I'm picking her? I was terrified before, but now I know everything will be alright. I can say it better myself. Like, this makes no sense. I'm going on a date with other people. You're actually my least favorite person, and that's still in contention. Whatever. Yeah, sorry about that. Whatever. Don't worry about it. I've got an invention to deal with them later. So sorry. What was that? Oh, nothing. See you later, Nez. Bye, Scarlet. Look, I have a lot of yummy food. I hope you enjoy your dinner, Benz. What are you having, by the way? Morning, Nez. Morning, Kat. You'll be happy to know your third date with Scarlet yesterday was pretty well received. Not the highest rated we've had so far, but enough to give us more room to keep going. Sounds good enough for me. For your next date, make sure you pick someone who you think the audience will respond well to. So at this point, I think you're in a pretty good spot either way. Oops. Without further ado, which soulmate candidate is it going to be? So we're leaving Terra for last. That's all we know. We didn't have a dream sequence, or did we? We didn't have a dream sequence. No, I'm going with Yui and Terra finally. Yeah, I'm going with Yui. You need to find some. Are you ordering? What are you thinking? What are you looking at? Go for some Italian. You have some nice Italian places where you live? I'd go for some Italian. The moment's finally here. The final date. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. This isn't the last night. This is the 8th night. I think I fucked up. This isn't the last date. This isn't supposed to be the last date. But yeah, let's go with Yui. The moment's finally here. The final date with the best girl. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Not planning on it, Kat. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. Life sure is funny, huh? You're telling me. Life's never what you'd expect, but having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. And I'm not saying that because I've got money on you picking her. You promise? Let's get those cameras rolling, people. Pasta's pretty easy to cook, yeah. What do you mean you don't have pasta? Who doesn't have pasta there at their place? Fuck. I think I fucked up, by the way. I was expecting to have another date with Yui and then go for Terra at the end, but apparently I had to pick the best date right now. Or maybe that's just Kat saying from her point of view because she wants the ratings. Maybe that's it. We'll see. I could see Yui from my room's window, walking around the front of the mansion. It looks like she was looking for something. You don't eat it that? Is it it's probably a Mediterranean thing, to be fair. Yeah, that would make sense, Bia. I wouldn't put it past me. But then again, pasta's fucking great. I practically jumped down the stairs and ran outside to see her. Cute. Hey there, Nez. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Aw, cute. She's blushing. Smile is kind of weird, but like, cute anyway. That's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too, huh? I've just been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun Bun Bun. Ah, how's the big B? How's the big B doing? I come to think of it, that's why I came out here. He ran out here in a hurry, and I was trying to catch up. So this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. Bun Bun's dead. Cat killed her. Killed it. Him. I just can't help myself, you know? You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You're too, Nez. Do you have time today to hang out? There's something I'd like to do with you. Sex. Of course I do. For you. Even if it's a little boring. Missionary. I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. Okay, here we go. She is right, that is pretty boring. Beach. So we walked on the beach together. And started fishing side by side. She is boring. She is so boring. Why? You're so white. Why are you fishing? Are you my dad? My dad doesn't even fish. But dads fish. You're a dad, you. Now this is the life. I have to admit it. This wasn't what I expected. This was by far the best way to pass out the time in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. Clearly comparable. Clearly, you know. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is this okay with you? Of course it is, Yui. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer that to doing crazy things all the time, too. Though I do think shopping trips aren't really this. This game listens to me. This game is generating text as I'm speaking. Calling it. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? Sure, let's do it. What is it? Want to see who you can catch more fish? Probably the girl who's been doing this to her whole... Stock audio. Let's go. You're on. Apparently I had fanned the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. For the next few hours we kept on at it while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. Yui was a natural. She was catching fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? That didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. He's having some balls. I hate myself. Thanks for indulging me in that. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. What do you mean? I'm not lying. I know. She said the line. She said the fucking line. Oh no. Oh no. She said the I'm not like the other girls line. No. Come on. Come on. Why? I grew up with nothing, and it shows in how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? That's so lame. If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. But I know I could never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying, what if you picked me and the second we leave this island, you realize that I can't give you the life you deserve, and you start to... Okay. That's a bit of a downer. Yeah, that's a bit of a downer thing to say. You're not gonna lie. I don't know what I would do if it came to that. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? Holy shit, I want to say yes. No, I want to say no. No, I want to say yes because being mean, even for a video game anime girl, is hard. But saying no is harsh in this situation. But it increases my chances of survivability. Yo, heartbreak brings in audience, right? Let me save. I want to save this here. Oh no. Oh no. Though I know how I feel, it doesn't take a rocket science to say this would be a terrible idea for... I think I just died. After all, the more girls that are in the running, the higher the ratings are. Of course, you'd be an... I didn't even have a fucking choice. Hey yo, what the fuck? Stop holding my hand, excuse me? What if I want to die in game? What the fuck? I don't need to be in the spotlight, I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you, and just you. I've waited so long to hear you say that. She pulled me close and kissed me. Okay, there we go. Kissed two girls already. Deuce. Deuce. 2 times. I love you so much. I always have and I always will. And Luna's barking. I'll always put our happiness first. I'll make you happy every day. I'm sorry, Yui. Here on out is going to be you and me and you. And I just can't hold myself back anymore, Nez. She pushed me onto the warm sand on the beach and pressed herself against me. Yui. She kissed me once more, hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer, but my heart isn't in it. What? After my date with Yui, I waited around outside till the time I'd expect to see Kat, but she never showed up. I guess she already has enough footage for today. Might as well try to find her. Here, look like this is where it all goes to shit. I think now it's where it goes to shit. Looks like the snacks from before are gone too. Not here either. Ah. Kat was at a table writing something down at a frantic pace with one hand against her head. Hey Kat, what's up? What? Oh, hey Ness, I didn't see you there. How are you doing? That depends on what you're ominously writing. You look just like someone who just realized I was dead meat. Oh, this? Don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but it's not you. I'm just kidding. I'm just fixing some of the balances she too was working on. Being an accountant was really never in the cards for them, despite what they say. Sit down. I'll be stuck here a while. I'll be stuck here a while anyway. Sure, sounds good. Sat next to Kat at the table. So, how today's date with Yui go? It went alright. It was alright. Not the way I wanted it to go. I'm sorry to hear that. I won't pry. Who knew that 3 dates wasn't enough to see if someone really is your soulmate? Anyway, you've done great till now. I don't know if what you said to each girl really is true, but don't stop now. You just have to get through one more day and you'll be able to finally leave this place. You'll tell me what my old life was like? Of course. I mean, if I didn't, where would you even go? Fair point. You look like you've got something on your mind. I'm I'm just thinking about tomorrow. You've been getting the best ratings I'd ever seen. I just hope it's enough. The rating requirements for the last date and last day are the highest. I'm sure it's gonna be fine, don't worry. I've made it this far, nothing's going to stop me from making it to the end. I hope so. For your sake, Nez. Give me a second. B? Sorry about that. So, when I'm out of here, what are you gonna do? Are you going to move on to the next killer dating show? I didn't know you were my career coach. I want to know my 5-year. You want to know my 5-year plan too? Yes, actually. I get the feeling that 5 years from now, you'd rather not be here. There is no plan. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's really all anyone can do in this crazy world. Got a text. Sorry about that. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Good luck, Ness. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I'll see you later. Night. Tomorrow's going to be the last date. I'll need all the rest I can get. Guess I'll call it a night. Something has to happen now, right? The performance is coming to a close. Actors and actresses came out, one by one, ready to take their bows. I would clap, but I'm waiting for you. Only you. I slept like shit. Nice. No surprise considering how yesterday went. I lay in bed for a while, tried to conserve what energy I could for the day. Guess it's time to find Kat. You're running out of time, Kit Kat. It's going to be fine, just watch. Good morning, Kat. Morning, Ness. How'd you sleep? Pretty well, that's a lie. You bet you did. The bed is worth more than your life. Ah, that reminds me. Why can't the staff have the same kind of bed that Nez has? Do I look like I'm made of money? Actually, yes. Satan. You literally own this island. If I give the staff beds, the next thing they ask for is minimum wage. No thanks. He walked away. So how about the 5-year plan, huh? Maybe the brothers were onto something with this whole accountant thing. True. Anyway, it's time for your last date with your last soulmate candidate, Tara. You ready? It's time to make or break. I'm ready as I'll ever be, Kat. Then, without further ado, lights, camera, don't get yourself killed. Time for the final date, boys. Let's go. Let's go. I found Tara sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looked so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Zombies everywhere. Ah. She bolted up suddenly. You good, bro? No. Why, you okay, Tara? It was just a dream. Did you reset your stream key? I changed my password and I have OBS linked directly. That's what I did. I'm good now, no worries. Seems like it was a pretty crazy dream. Dweem? Dweem? Minecraft? No kidding, I dreamt that we all got turned into zombies. So you have... What do you mean? I did it all. Like, I changed my password on Twitch. I reinserted my Twitch account onto OBS. And I reset my key. I did all of that. I did it all. I did it all. I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Funny she mentions this. Did you go to bed late? Hell yeah, I spent all night working on the game. Crunch time. And I finished it too. Nice. Care to join me in testing it out? Audio cut off for me, so it sounded like you only changed your No, I changed my password. I didn't say it, to be fair. I changed my password. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Seems a bit choppy right now. Make sure of one thing. Cool. Added some new features that I've tried. Yeah, I told you that I changed the password. I changed the key and I reinserted everything into OBS. I have some new features I'd like you to try. Sure, I'd love to. It looked like the same game I had played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. I need to change my key, but at least change my password on. Yeah, same. I did the thing as well. Moments later, I saw Terra's avatar run up to me. You've made it just in time. The new event is about to start. What's the new event? As if on cue, giant robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Fight the pigeons. I ran towards the pigeons, preparing for the fight of a lifetime. Don't worry, I gotcha. Terra pulled out a giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Terra was laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of the Robo Pigeon. Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the Maple Syrup Dragon. Oh, what? Uh-oh. The screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I never thought I'd ever say something like that, but here we are. Maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully stuck their wings together. As a consequence, they started to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me, I hadn't saved yet. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to add the ability to save. I'll have to write that down. As Sarah took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just for a minute... Avatar smacked into the ground, pigeon first, and instantly died on impact. Oh man, I had so much stuff. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I'd never died before in this game. Of course. Just hit the retry button. Press the button and watch the world around me reset to the village, sans the giant beasts of death. Except now, the village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? Then it dawned onto me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. I got small. I took a more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. Nice. Coming back to it. I sighed deeply. At the same time, Terra was giggling. Benz, as a native English speaker, you may be able... She's from Scotland. She doesn't speak English. Why do most native English people confuse the word effect and effect? Effect and effect. That's a tongue twister. Effect and effect. Effect and effect. Right. Sorry. Terra was giggling like a child. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I want to test out, if that's okay. Yeah, kiss me. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No. Just come with me. I followed her avatar to the cabin we shared in the woods. We got there, she turned around, walked up to me, and held out an item. It's the necklace from Stardew Valley when you marry someone. Oh, I'm being proposed to. I feel like such a fucking princess right now. Hard to gauge which one based on the Like, most of my Portuguese friends will use the words correctly in English, but it's the most common mistake I see on Twitter, and it's usually from US/UK people. Fuck me, no, thank you. I do not want that, thank you. So apparently I'm being proposed to, not the other way around. I feel good. Girls should do this more often. Kati, where are you? Are you taking notes? No one cares about getting married, to be fair. She walked up to me and gave me an item called Ring of You're Pretty Cool. What's this? Let me try to explain. I came onto this show with no idea what it was about. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first. But hanging out with you has been so much fun. I've never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody until I met you. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy shit with. But you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you're pretty cool, and I hope you keep doing this even after we can keep doing this even after the show is over. I'd love to. I'd love to. You don't even have to ask. I've got to say, you caught me off guard with this. Why is that? You giving this ring to me, well, it could be a little misleading. Ooh, cool, cute. You're not making any sense. We laughed together, then walked back to the mansion with a spring in our step. We played the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for today. No, that's not a... She's a fake gamer. No one says that. That's wrong. I resent picking this girl. Up for a movie date? What? Sure, what do you want to watch? Something about zombies. It's gonna be something about zombies. Oh, fucking hell. I think I did a mistake. And then again, I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. The sky outside rapidly turned from orange to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. Is this a bad ending again? I refuse to believe. This is the correct choice. Then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. Whoa, what's going on? She held my hand tight. I could feel that she was scared. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. Familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Ness. You just didn't make the cut. Got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. Ness, I'm scared. What's happening? I clasped her hand as tight as I could. We need to get out of here. Come on. I didn't even make 3 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. This is a bad ending again. I don't know. I don't understand this game. I seriously don't understand this game. Ness, hold on. I yelled at her to run, but she came back to try to help me. Sarah, you've got to get out of here. She screamed. They must have got her. Oof. Oof. Tense. It was no use. Even though she was right in front of me, I was powerless to get even an inch closer. They tackled her down in an instant. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. And I'm back here again. Question mark? I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. We're back here again! My first instinct was to get up and get off as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. Hot. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Morning, Nez. What's going on, Cat? This shit again? Get me out of here. I'm afraid I can't do that. And honestly, I'm getting tired of explaining why. Let's just speed this along, shall we? What? Place some kind of helmet on my head. I tried to avoid it, but possible to... Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch, that single red button. See you soon, Nez. She pressed it. The curtain closes. You're taking your bow, and when you lift your head, I can see her clearly for the first time. It's you, the one I'd been waiting all this time to see. The one who made me dream of a life together far from this island. What is going on? You've been right by me all this time. Tomorrow's the day, Nez. You nervous? Who wouldn't be? You've got a point. You reached for my hand and I held it tightly. What? I'm so confused what's going on. Again. You okay? You sure we should be doing this? Okay, who said that we were gonna stay with Cat? Who said that we were gonna stay with Cat? By the way, huh? Who was the one that? I think it was Bia. Bia, I think you're right. I don't want you to be. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I want to get out of here. Hey, Cat. We've always been a team, you and me. No matter what, we're in this we're all in this together. I hate myself. Kati made the beast I am today. The fuck? Really? I wasn't like, okay, we'll see at the end. Let's get to the end. Thanks, Nez. Anyway, I'm running away with Kat. How did things come to this? The escape failed. I've been surrounded, beaten, shot, betrayed. The love of my life, she shot me. I'm bleeding out rapidly. I try my best to slow the bleeding, but it's no use. What did you do to her? I choke out every last word. I didn't do anything. I didn't have to. You were too busy making hard eyes at Kat here to see where her true royalties led. I'm sorry, Ness, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell them, dear? Damien is my Really, the huge painting on the fucking library couldn't tell that Damien is your father. Really. It's not even subtle. I knew you were planning something the moment you came to this island. But you didn't trust me enough to tell me what exactly it was. So I became close to you and told you just what you wanted to hear. And then you told me everything I needed to know. As soon as you told me your plan, there was no way we were ever going to escape from this island. Why are you saying this? Now that's my girl. You really are my daughter. Why? I love that look on your face, Nez. You know, you've got an expression that would be perfect for my next show. It just so happens we've got an opening just for you. Oh, it's no use. I've lost too much blood. The world turned dark. This is the end. Keep them alive. Nez, you might think I'm showing you mercy, but believe me, by the end of this, you're going to wish that I had just let Cat kill you. Why? Why, Cat? Why? Okay, I barely have time to breathe before the waves pull me under once more. And... Okay. So obviously, the whole thing of staying with Kat is... Okay, this is... I mean, not new, we've been here before, but... Where am I? Is there water? It's so dark and cold. I try to move, but I'm so tired. It takes all my strength to reach my hand out forward. It feels like glass. I'm trapped in some kind of tank. I want to sleep for just a... Sleep, sleep, sleep. Is someone... Sorry about that. Someone is sending me messages on WhatsApp. Bruh. I can feel somebody's presence. I open my eyes and I can see. Yeah, Allie, of course. It has to be Allie. She's the one that's... Oh, pretty much now we're explaining the backstory. So apparently... I was in the island... I don't know, we'll see. Hang on just a little longer, Nez. Who are you? The woman in front of me looked at me with pity. Like every woman has looked at me ever. Say something, yeah. I try to speak, but it's no use. My mouth won't speak the words I want them to. You're awake. I'm so glad, but you're gonna wish you were asleep for this next bit. Trust me. And sorry in advance. What? She moved towards some kind of terminal next to my tank and pressed the button. As if on cue, it was... If every nerve in my body was set on fire, I screamed and thrashed around and did nothing to alleviate the pain. Holy fucking shit, that scared me. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like a little hero got some life left in them. You know, Ness, you're in luck. Usually I just kill you for this, but a new opportunity just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. What? I'm sorry, Ness, but it's true. I really don't understand right now. Why don't you tell them, dear? Okay. Damien is again the whole Damien is my father. We know that. What do you mean? I'm not even doing anything. Ali is the one doing shit, not me. Shoot her. I'm just in the tank, probably naked. Why is my mind like this? Always the hero, aren't you, Ness? I literally didn't do anything. You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. You didn't have to be like this. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Ness. Hold on just a little. How is this happening? How is this even happening? She looked away from me as if she heard something. What? I couldn't tell. Shit, they're almost here. We're running out of time. What do you mean? I'm sorry, Ness. I won't be able to give you back all your memories, but this will have to be enough. You press another button on the terminal. I've got to run back to my tank, or they'll know something's up. You press their hand against the glass. Hold on just a little longer, okay? I'll get us out of here. The pain, it stopped. Oh, she's like, so she's the undercover agent, right? And she's trying to save us and give us our memories back slowly. The world turned dark. Oh, come on, I don't want to do this again. I've been here before. I'm Nez. I'm on some kind of dating show. Find love or die trying. Ali, she helped me. Got to find her. You're up early. Most people around here usually need a little more to wake them up. Kat. I remember now. I tried to escape this island with her. She pretended to be my lover. She betrayed me and shot me too. That's the reason why I'm trapped here. It's the only fragments I can remember, but I remember enough to know that she's bad news. I've done this song and dance over and over, more times than I can count by now. I've been in love with and chosen Ali, Scarlet, Terra, Violet, and Yui. With each of them, countless times. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Am I a bad? What do you mean? Because you chose different people? Come to think of it, I can't remember what happened before this show started either. I need to find Ali, but first, for the problem at hand. If I want to get out of here, I can't let Kat know that I remember what's happened before. Where am I? Yeah. Yeah. Got to play dumb. I know this sounds weird, but do you know where we are? What? Will she buy it? Walk with me. There's a lot to get you up to speed on. Name's Kat. I'm the producer for the new show, Find Love or Die Trying. What's your name? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like it's the same beginning as usual. Learn about the killer dating show's rules. Meet the girls before the show starts. Yui, I don't remember meeting you before this show, but I'm glad I get to meet you again. Impossible not to feel happier when I see you smile. You'd think that the staff would have learned to cook better by now. There's so much more you than show the world, Val. Oh, cool. Scarlet, you're still hiding that you're reading that magazine with another book. It brings a smile to my face every time. I think I know what happened to you now. You still have no idea what you got into, Sarah. Killer dating show or not. I'd love to see the way you see the world. And finally, Ali. You never gave up on getting us out of here, even after all this time. Howdy, Ness. I heard you're the suitor. Dare to join me for a job? There's a place in the forest that I'd like to go for a run around with you. It'd be my pleasure. Went for a jog, exchanging banter like we'd always done when we met each other. This is getting interesting. This is the part where it gets really interesting. Like the first part was weird, right? The first time that we cut to the lab is weird, but this is starting to get kind of interesting. The second we got to the unrecorded area of the forest, her smile faded. I'm glad you got the hint, Nez. You haven't given yourself away to anyone yet, right? No, I haven't. As far as Cat knows, I don't remember anything as usual. Sweet. I knew I was right to help you first. Really, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I've got to ask, how did you escape the tank in the first place? Honestly, I got lucky. Usually the tank knocks me out right away, but the last time I think something must have bugged out. Saw my chance and took it. Anything's better than being stuck here forever. I'm sorry I couldn't get all your memories back. Don't worry about it, Ali. All I could ask for is a fighting chance, and you gave that to me. Don't mention it. I mean, duh, I'm hands down the MVP. Anyway, it's about time I tell you the truth, Nez. I'm from the the Resistance. She's from the Resistance. From the Resistance. You can think of us as a covert group of concerned citizens who have a few bones to pick with the world's current management. And those bones are their necks. Okay. Okay, buddy. Calm down, Apple Lady. You're supposed to be the sporty girl, not the kill everyone. Joking aside, we are fighting a war here. That war will be won with information. Information that lives on this island and only here. There is no way that we could ever find this place, not by conventional means. But then we found out about the show. So they sent you here. Oh, and so they sent you here. Okay. Actually, I volunteered. Believe me, the others didn't want me to, but I knew I had to. I was the one with the least to lose. Ooh, Ali. It was pretty easy getting in, all things considered. All I had to do was write a report that labeled me as suspicious of conspiring against the government, take a few cute selfies, and boom, I was flown here. Didn't go too great since then, though. But that was when I was a lone wolf. I've got you now. And we'll get out of here together. Sounds good to you? Sounds like a plan. I haven't even told you the plan yet. But since you're so excited, let's get right to it. There's two things we need to do. One, we need to bring the other girls' memories back. We won't be able to get their trust or work with them until we do. And we need to help and we'll need their help for part 2. What's that? 2, we need to get the fuck out of here. 2, we need to get the fuck out of here. Sounds about right. Easier said than done though. It's going to take a hell lot of setup and coordination. A small army of armed and trained staff tasked with helping us here, not to mention needing a way off this island. Figure it out as we go, but for now, how about you go on a date with Scarlet today? I can do that, but how does that relate to us getting out of here? I tell you if I thought you could be a better actor. Believe me, you'll know why later. Oh, this is getting pretty intense. It's getting pretty interesting. But see, picking Ali right away was a good choice. Fuck Violet. Anyway, let's head back to the mansion. We don't want Cat to start looking for us. Good to me. You're really something, you know? That's putting it lightly. I don't like your hair. Your hair has like little tutus. Ness, there you are. Sorry, I got carried away exploring the island. Got to be careful around Cat. I know exactly what she's capable of, firsthand. Is that so? Well, it's no harm, but you'll have a whole week to explore, you know? You'll get one date with each one of the girls for the first 5 days. A little something special for day 6, and then the final ceremony, where you propose to one of the girls. That sounds like the perfect amount of time to figure out if you're meant to be together. You'd be surprised. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Who do you want to spend today's date with? Scarlet. There's just something about her, you know? Was it the first? No, it wasn't the. No, it wasn't the first date. The first date was Violet. I picked Violet and Ali. Right. Okay. I found Scarlet inside the library, the place I'd most often meet her for the first time. I always looked so happy when she was reading. It did the heart good to try and make her smile in the same way when I talked to her. We became fast friends again. The similarity of our situations might have played a part in that. Still, I'm not sure why Ali insisted me in going on a date with Scarlet today. Sure, getting our memories back will be a huge win, but what the fuck is going on? Stuff is starting to feel really weird. Hey, Scarlet, Nez, I'm glad you're safe. Things are going crazy out there. What's going on? What's happening? I know it sounds crazy, but there's a horde of zombies outside. Oh, right, it's the zombies. His Brothers 5 and a whole lot of behind the scenes went crazy, and Scarlet, you did this, didn't you? Wait, what? I've been here the whole time with Nez. I couldn't have. I've never heard of anything like this. Wait, what? What? I'm equally confused. This is supposed to be the quest line of Scarlet, or the storyline of Scarlet. Huh. But Ali must have done something. It's true. I can vouch for her. We've both been since our date started. Well, either way, I bet you can create a cure for it, no? I mean, I probably could, but I need my equipment. I'm not sure why, but I can't find it anywhere. Follow me. You can use our lab. Nice. Nice. We followed Kat to the games room, and with her hand against the wall on the games room, revealing a hidden trap door. She walked in and beckoned for us to follow. We walked down spiraling stairs for who knew how long. I lost track. And we go to the lab. Fucking go. That's how we get to them. I remember this place. You should have everything you need in this room to make a cure. Just don't go snooping around. This lab belongs to research and development. You could all get in trouble if you do. Actually, this place doesn't have everything I need. What else do you need? Yeah. Build the cure. I'm going to need a sample of whatever this is. I need a live specimen. I'm sure you can help. You can help with that. What do you mean? I've got some editing that needs my attention. You got this. Just like that, she was gone. If it makes you feel better, I'll help you catch somebody. Sure, you're the only one who can make the cure, then it might be better for you to stay back. Oh, thanks. There's no way I'm letting you out there alone. I don't want you to think I'm weird, but I've just got this feeling that you'd be pretty good at collecting unwilling zombie specimens. That is weird. In this case, she's absolutely correct. Some memories must be intact, even if they're kept below the surface. Well, let's get on with this. Yeah, let's get on with this. We went back up to the surface. Everywhere we looked was overrun by zombies. We wouldn't stand a chance against the group, so we spent the day trying to split them up, as well as searching for lone wolves. And yeah, brains and bananas, we get it for. We're in luck. We finally got an isolated sample. How are we supposed to bring him in, though? One bite and we're finished. I've got just the thing. Scarleted. Pulled out a pair of brass It's gonna fucking knock him out. Where'd you get that? Is that really important right now? I guess not. You mind looking the other way for a second? It's embarrassing. Gonna give him a knuckle sandwich. Hog, let's go. Scarlet badass. I turned around. Brains. Bananas. I hope your health insurance covers this. And stock sound. Once more with feeling. Oh my god. You okay? Everyone's talking. Why are people talking about school in chat? The fuck? I'm just letting you guys go at it while I keep the story going. Are we the bad guys? We've dragged them back to the mansion, paying careful attention to not run into any more zombies among running hammock. Scarlet opened the hidden trapdoor in the games room, and I pulled For's unconscious body. Oh fuck. My hand slipped, causing For's body to tumble down the stairs. Bonk. 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 Go to horny jail. 5 should be in horny jail. He's the one who got talking about fetishes and shit. He just kept going and going. We fucking killed him. Good job. I know, I'll get him. Better get him quick or we're not going to have a live specimen. Luckily, I managed to catch him pretty quickly. We put him on the operating table for Scarlet to analyze. Interesting. What's up, Scarlet? This virus, it's pretty clear it's man-made. Even more interesting, that it looks like something I would make. Not that I would ever make zombie viruses, Nez. Yes, you have. It's kind of cute how you try to hide it. Okay. Cat, you there? Weird. I thought Cat was supposed to be able to hear us from anywhere on the island. Maybe there's no microphones all the way down here? I guess so. I was going to tell her we've got the cure now. Sweet, great work, Scarlet. You bet. Perfect time to tell her the thing. We administered the cure to 4, then went back upstairs together. Cat, you there? What's up, Scarlet? I've been waiting hours for you guys. You two done yet? We got the cure now. We'll need your people's help to help administer it. We'll be right on it. Lay low for now. We're coming to get you. In the meantime, Ness, how about you tell me about yourself? It'd be my pleasure. Let's go. With Cat's help, we managed to quell the zombie plague with just enough time left in the day for a lovely dinner with Scarlet. After that, I went for a night walk with Allie to somewhere safe from prying eyes. You should buy a girl dinner first before you murder her in the woods, you know. You're literally a secret agent, Allie. You're not fooling anyone. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I think I found a way to bring the others' memories back. Found their lab, didn't you? Pretty much. Sweet. I wasn't sure how to get back there after they shipped us out of there. So that's a huge win. So where is it? There's a secret trapdoor in the games room. Have to press a hidden panel in the wall. That said, how are we supposed to get in without being seen? There's cameras everywhere, and Scarlet and I were only allowed to enter because of the whole pandemic. Oh no! Not this again. Not this again. No more lockdowns, please. Don't you worry about that. I've got an inside man. Oh, 4. Interesting. Plot thickens. Let's go. Who's going to be helping us override a few cameras and microphones in the mansion with old recordings? Yeah, 4? That way we can get in and stay inside long enough to get their memories back without raising any sort of fuss. The brother that knocked out, that we KO'd today was on this. Yes. What's that look for? I'm surprised he's still standing after today, to be honest. I wouldn't work with people who'd go down that easily. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Was 4 always working with you? Nope, never till now, but we can't afford to refuse his help. I've had them prove he's trustworthy. Don't worry, you can count on him. Allie gave the virus to 4. 4 turned himself into a zombie and started the whole pandemic. Calling it. That must have been it. Anyway, we have everything we need for the first part of the plan. Up for a trip down memory lane together? Sure. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Ooh, Allie gathered the troops. Let's fucking go. You guys have to see this. Trust me. Allie put her hand against the secret panel. A second later, the wall parted to reveal the bending staircase. 4 became intimately familiar. Did Allie prove 4's trust before or after his little trip on the stairs? Oh, you guys found my secret spot already? I'm sorry, what? I found this place this morning. What the fuck? I sat near the top of the stairs and played for a while. It was more fun to play in the dark. Hold me back, Ness. Cute. Now we keep going down, right? Now we gotta go down and they're gonna show the memories and shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be... It's tense. Tense for sure. Allie explained the situation as we walked down the stairs. Sure enough, they were skeptical, except for Scarlet. So these 2 are in. Now a matter of all of the other 3. Okay, your story makes a little more sense when you come down here. Says Yui, by the way. We walked towards the machines in a mixture of awe and fear. The markings on this machine, my father's company made this. Why? Yep. Father had to be in on it in some way. They didn't. Not my baby. What? I'm sorry, everyone. What? I'm so confused. I wish what I had to say wasn't true, but it is. I don't know why we're being kept here, but they filmed the show over and why they filmed the show over and over, but I know that if we don't escape and fast, they're going to kill us sooner or later. Ness and I are going to do our very best to make sure all of us get out of here alive. But to do that, I need you to trust me. Trust you with what? I need you to trust me enough to step back into the tanks they kept you in. For us to escape, we need all of us to have our memories back. Otherwise, you won't trust us enough. I have to be quite foolish to just step into this tank because someone said so. Shut up, Violet. Just get in the fucking tank, you... Ugh. Violet, you can trust her. Ooh, let's go, Scarlet. Excuse me? I know she's telling the truth about this machine. Because I built this. What? What do you mean? Oh, this is starting to get interesting. We're starting to get the backstory. So Allie and Scarlet knew each other. This isn't the first time we've met, is it? No, it isn't. We've gotten to know each other quite a few times by now. It's a strange feeling. On one hand, this is horrible. On the other hand, I'm glad that the machine works. Focusing on the wrong thing here, Scarlet. Really, you're in a lab of doom working for bad people. Stop being dumb. Maybe one day we'll put it to use the way it should be. Wait, so Scarlet made... Oh, she wanted to erase the memories? Well, that's what's going on. She wanted to erase the memories of people that were like had PTSD from the war and shit like that. But at the end, she couldn't. She got usurped, or at least she thought she was working for the good guys, but apparently not. Probably the plot line. Alright, I'll trust you. I like how Terra and Yui haven't said anything. We'll just walk back into the machine. Thank you, Violet. I know it'd be difficult to trust me, so I appreciate it. There's a machine that should have your name on it. Go into it, and then Ness and I will start the reversal process. I do hope this works. It should, but it might hurt a bit. Do spare me from the details, please. So Scarlet and Violet walk to their respective machines. I don't really get it, but I trust you, Ness. Oh, go Terra. And besides, I got a thing for big things made out of metal. They're like mecha, I guess. True. A glass tank is clearly not a mecha, but as close as we can get in this lifetime, I guess. Is this going to hurt? It is. I'm sorry. Just be you know what? I treated you like shit. I feel bad for her. I forgot that like she was like super in love with me and I was like, no. I mean, I didn't get to do it because the show doesn't let me, but whatever. Anywho, I'm happy you wouldn't lie to me. It makes me even more sure to trust you. Here you go, Yui. Let's do it. Alright, they're in their tanks. Let's do this, Ness. Even if it was necessary for all of us, their screams from the reversal process were almost more than I could say. Allie and I covered our ears as Violet, Scarlet, Yui, and Terra remembered years of memories in a matter of minutes. After doing all this, we better be getting out of here. Okay. So now we're supposed to know these people. Plot twist, they're all evil. Violet, Scarlet, Yui, and Terra stepped out of their tanks after what must have felt like hours to them. Guys? You good? Oh. Probably isn't the time to mention it, but I made a bet with 4 about what would happen when they got their memories back. What did you bet? I'm going to watch from a safer distance, don't mind. What? Apparently I wronged them all. I wronged them all before. If looks could kill, the girls that had just gotten out of the tanks would have killed me several times over. They ran to me yelling and screaming. You 5-timing little oh, come on. Come on. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm literally saving you guys. The fuck? Brother. Why? Wait, I can explain. Too late, they were onto me like hyenas. Anywho, let's so Ali is the only right choice, right? Now that we've all calmed down, how about we go over here over the escape plan? Better, they're all so fucking pissed. For your sake, Ness. Out with it then. Alright, listen up. Over the next hour, Ali explained her plan from start to finish. Trust me, it's the best we got. This is our plan. We're doomed. We just make a run for it. We swim. We try to swim out. Congrats, Nez. You made it today too. You really gave our audience a run for their money yesterday with Scarlet. And that's before we got the zombies involved, believe it or not. I'm glad to hear that. You think you'll choose Scarlet at the end of this? It's too early to say. I figure it's best to make things even seem uncertain as possible and not get too focused on any one girl. That said, that getting low ratings during the show could end up with them shutting it down early. If that happened this time, then game over. The only reason why we're able to make these moves right now is because Ali's machine glitched out. Who knows if that would ever happen again. There's no room for error. I'm saving this. It's too early to say right now, but she's definitely up there, Kat. I like the sound of that. Cool. But you know what I like even more? Drama. Nice. And what better way to start that fire than a full day date with another woman? If it ain't broke. So who's it gonna be? Do I even have to... Do I have to pick them? I hope I don't have to make like an actual choice. Have you ever noticed that there's only one room in the mansion that's locked? Nope, not even a bit. Really, it's right by the games room. It's not the hidden one. What? I'm starting to understand why you've been stuck here all this time. What? I was snooping around at night looking for snacks when I saw Kat open it, using a black key that she kept on her keyring in her pocket. Definitely a master key. I've seen her use the same key both in the mansion as well as on other buildings. Sounds like it's pretty good to get our hands on that. True, that's good to have master keys. Exactly. Anyway, if we could get me that key for even a minute, I could make a mold of it and we could use it as a duplicate key. Okay, cool. I'm betting that it would be pretty helpful for helping us get out of here, to put it lightly. That's awesome, but wouldn't Kat notice her master key going missing? You're absolutely right, especially if you or I try to take it. Feeling a butt coming. But it won't be you or I taking it. It'll be four. Tomorrow asks to take Yui on a date. Let me go get Yui. By the end of tonight, you'll both understand why it has to be you too. I'd say sounds like a plan, but I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Trust me, Ness, when have I ever been wrong? I could list every single date we'd been on as evidence. Those were all terrible. Those don't count. Alright. Yui. There's just something about her, you know? Make it happen. Nice. So let's go on a date with Yui. It was the first date since getting all of the girls' memories back. We went for a walk out in the woods, the same date we had when Julie had met again for the first time. It was a little awkward at first figuring out how not give away what we knew on camera, but we figured it out pretty quickly. Hey, it's nice to see you again, Nez. I feel the same way, Yui. After all, this time, it's gotta be fate, hasn't it? Dude, must be. To be honest, I feel a little like things are going a little over my head. This show, meeting you again, everything is just moving so fast. Sometimes I feel like everything is just moving too fast for me to keep up. But with you, everything feels alright. I know it's going to be okay. Would it be okay if we just spent the day this way? She leaned in closer and pulled her arms around me, then she stabbed me with... No. I wouldn't have it any other way, Yui. Wait a minute. What about getting the master key? Ah, I can tell from your face what you're thinking about. Don't worry, I've got that covered. Nice. Bun Bun Bun, let's fucking go! Bun 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 darted out of a nearby bush and ran to Yui's side. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. By the way, PT Folk, I'm part of PT Folk. What's up, Bia? What's up? She picked him up and hugged him tight. It was impossible not to smile. Almost forgot. Bun Bun Bun. Hunt. Bun 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 leapt out of her arms and dashed towards the mansion. Okay? And with that out of the way, how about we walk for a little longer? I mean, stop being dumb. She obviously told him to get the fucking key. She reached for my hand and held it tight. I'd like that. We walked and talked for hours. When we took breaks, we laid next to each other on the grass, talking about everything and anything and everything. She's a lovely girl. Times I remembered how dire the situation we were in, and I couldn't help but freeze up. Okay. But with Yui, I'm never afraid to face those fears. She makes me braver with just a smile. Even when she couldn't ask directly about what was on my mind, she always found ways to comfort me despite that. Turn to make her smile made me feel lighter than air. Life with her would be wonderful. I've got to make sure to get us all out of here safe. Nez, oh my god, blushing like shit. She loves me. Ooh. I hope we can spend another day together just like this soon. Cute. I can't wait for that day. Cool. Nice. The bridge is going to be closed for traffic on the 10th and 31st. So Sunday from between midnight and 7 a.m. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for the notice. It doesn't really affect me, but thank you. I'll be counting the days till then. Cute. We walked back to the mansion together, hand in hand, then went our separate ways. Ness, you would not believe what happened to me. What happened, cat? I got attacked by some kind of forest monster. It was at least 10... Okay, shut up. It had monster's teeth, and there was at least 5 of them. Sure, dude. Totally believe you. Totally believe you. Took everything I had not to laugh. Luckily, I managed to fight them off without any permanent injury. I made sure that 4 deleted the footage. That shit was both embarrassing and traumatic. That's good to know. This is the worst run yet. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I've just had a long day. I'll bet. You should get some rest while you have the chance. 5 forest beasts is nothing to sniff at. You're making fun of me. Yep. Yep, not at all, cat. Not at all. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10 people. It could happen to you. Have you ever been attacked by forest people? By forest beasts? I have. I showed the scar on stream too. Right. I'll see you later, Nez. Good night, Nez. Bye, cat. Fuck out of here. Bitch girl. How is she not... Oh, right. 4 is deleting the footage, right. Mission success. I can't believe that worked. How did you train your pet bunny to do all that? It's all thanks to our special training last night. I may have made a few contracts with a few devils from the forest, but... What? I'm only half kidding. Don't worry about it. Okay. Are the keys ready to use? Not yet, which sucks. It's going to take a little longer for the makeshift plaster to set. Where'd you get plaster from, by the way? Believe me, knowing more about how we got it will not make you any happier as a person. I'm cool with that. Sure. Anyway, the keys will probably be usable by tomorrow morning, but you have to have your next date by then. Well, we'll test them out as soon as it's night tomorrow. Sound good? Good to me. So right now I don't really have choices. I'm just following the line. Yes. Awesome. Let's go, team. How about you let the rest of the girls No. Sure. Of course, disable the audio recordings in the house at night, so we should be good to talk back up here. I'll let them know. I walk back up the staircase back to the mansion. Where are they? Ah, I can hear some sounds from the kitchen. Make my way over there. Oh, we're gonna talk to Violet first. Hey Violet, how are you? What? Goodness, apologies, Nez. I didn't see you there. You seemed pretty deep in thought. What's on your mind? Besides to say hundreds of different versions of memories of the same week, worried for the people back home. Yu has her brothers to worry about, though she tries not to burden anyone with that feeling. Everyone has family out there, and who knows what's happened to them in the last, well, however long we've been traveling. I have never gotten along with my parents that well. Even so, must have been worried sick. I'm sure they're doing fine. And they're going to be happy to see you again. They're just watching the show. They put us here. It was her parents. Her parents did it. And I'm right. Though there's no way you could know for sure, could you? I guess so, but got to believe, right? I suppose you're right once again, Ness. Of course, I'm smart as shit. Not literally, but, you know. When we finally escape this dreadful place, I'm going to hold them so tight. Cute. Very stereotypical, but cute. Kind of funny. What is Violet? I told you I had a twin sister, right? Yes. Yeah. Viola, yeah. That would be her. She was always my parents' Of course it's this storyline. Of course it's the neglected child by rich parents storyline. Why wouldn't it be? You know the type. She came first in just about everything, while I did not. Even so, we got along just fine. I was proud to call her my sister. Then there was the accident. She saw the car before I did. She moved to protect me before I could, and in the end, she was hit before I was, and she died. Oh. Okay. Also very stereotypical, but ouch. I'm sorry, Violet. Before then I had no problem being second place to her, but for her sake, just for that one time, I wish I had come in first. I'm oversharing, aren't I? I apologize. It's been Okay, Violet. Just say what you're feeling. Your kindness is something I adore about you, you know? After Viola died, I did my best to live up to the standards she set for my parents. You can probably guess how well that went. I wasn't as good as at running business or appearing prim and proper and things like finding a partner. It's a little embarrassing. Really, that's the whole reason why I came here. My parents saw an ad for the show and thought it might help me. Really. At least for the partner part, right? At least that's what I believe. Or perhaps they just wanted to kick me out of the house to make more room for my new baby brother. Ooh, you're lucky you're not dead. You're lucky you're not dead yet. I couldn't resist the chance for them to support me for once. Times I feel like I can't do anything right. Look at how this show is developed. This is a nightmare in every regard. Violet. I held her in my arms tightly. Question mark. You're an incredible woman, and believe me, there's nothing you can't do. I've seen you put the fear of God into the Brothers 5. Make delicious meal that some people would probably kill for. Even if this is a nightmare, it's one we're going to get out of together, and we wouldn't be able to do it without you. That's so lame. This game can be super lame at times. It's almost like it's a dating sim. You are too kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. But enough about me. Have you remembered anything about why you came here? Unfortunately, I haven't, but I'm hoping that the master key we pilfered will help with that. I hope so, for your sake. In the event where it does not provide any answers, my previous offers about finding you help outside of here to get your memories back stands. Cute. Thanks, Violet. I really appreciate that. It's the least I could do. I still fancy you quite a bit, you know. I know it's not the time or place, but maybe when we get out of here, perhaps you'll join me for, say, a lovely cruise around that's left of the world? Huh. Looking forward to that day. As am I. We talked for a few moments longer before retiring for the night. For once, I lay in my bed not worrying about being killed. For once, I was excited for what to bring. It's only up from here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they heard. They heard. Ellie, what are you? Never mind that. You've got to come down to the lab. What is it? We found something, and I know you'll want to see it. She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran. The other girls were already there, crowded around the table with a pile of folders on top of it. Ooh, the sauce. Tea. Let's go. What's going on? I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled across these. There are files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you. Caution was the last thing on all of our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file except for Yui, who was already holding hers, and Ali. Weird, there's no file for me. I double checked, but there was nothing for me here. Guess I'm not getting any answers today. Ali slowly walked to the pile, found her own, and opened it in one fluid motion. Interesting. Ooh, I'm kind of interested in what's going on. Like, what do they file? What did the files say? I mean, Violet we probably know, but the rest is kind of... Ali Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government. For the experimental show for fitting the sporty girl archetype. We need one of those. Yeah, they're all filling archetypes. Ha, it's good to know this whole getup was a good idea. Nice. Did you know I actually fucking hate sport? You're a secret agent. You're part of the resistance. You need to love sports to survive. You idiot. I've never seen Ali look so angry. Let's see. They got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right. Okay. What is it? They've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2... Oh, it's been 2 years. Holy fucking shit. We've been here for long. Like, how many weeks have this been? How many weeks in 2 years? Whatever. What I've done, things I've said in private or with others. They've got notes down here on how and when I brush my teeth. How I react differently when they change the show or tell me different things, or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true, and it's my fault. What do you mean? Ooh, Scarlet read hers. Let's see how they all get together. That's pretty exciting. Let's fucking go. If I hadn't invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have happened. Wouldn't have known. You couldn't have known. Yeah. Yeah, Scarlet wouldn't have known. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great thing. Not your fault someone ended up using your invention like this. Yeah, true. There's something in their thing. Why is she not sharing? Please share more. My file said... Oh, there. She's sharing now. My file said that they wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology. Can't even begin to understand how this could even be a reason for all of this. I'm not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to ease the tension, but it was impossible. Thank goodness. Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear you say that, Yui, all things considered. Sorry, I know that must have been... how that must have sounded. Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Ali's. They've tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us so many times. It feels so violating. But it's not all bad. Did I ever tell you why I came on this show, Nez? Aw, cute. Actually, she did, because I was here. I forgot. I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. What? To be completely transparent, the reason was money and nothing but... You cunt. I liked you. You were the childhood friend. This is why childhood friends never win. It's like I'm on Lover Host and... Oh my fuck. I hate it here. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone two brothers and a whole farm. I remember now, it was Kat who reached out to me. He told me that if I came onto the show, my brothers and the farm would be taken care of for life. I know this is all horrifying, but I'm just glad she held up her end of the deal. Even if I might die here and never see them again, that's too depressing to think, Yui. We're going to get you out of here, and you'll see your brothers again together. I don't like this. I feel like I can only trust Allie. We can only believe what she's saying. We don't know if she actually wants to help people. We actually don't know if she wants to leave because of the brothers, right? Like, of course, if she leaves, she's probably gonna be putting her brothers at risk, right? So she can backstab us for sure. But I'm curious. I'm curious, Yui. What kind? This is Yui talking to about herself. This is a take. I'm curious, Yui. What kind of archetype did they list you as? The girl next door. Of course. Of course. Damn it, that sounds a lot better than Gaming Gremlin. At times like these, having a mood lifter like Terra around was critical. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. She was trembling. Violet, are you? Oh, no. Ooh. Violet T. Let's go. Violet fell to her knees and sobbed with her hands against her face. I rushed to her side. Are you okay, Violet? Violet threw her folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay. It doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. I'm not like you. I have nothing to go back to, no one to stand by me. There's nothing for me either way. Edgy, but sure. She might fuck this up. She might actually... The fact that she's storming out might prompt us to rush. But whatever. She ran up to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase, through the lab. I moved to follow her, but Yui stopped me. I think she might need some time alone, Nez. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered around, maybe you should just read it. Don't read the thing. Let her tell you if she wants to... Ugh. These are bad people. These are bad people. You use a bad... No wonder you just care for the money, you bitch. You handed me the papers that were in Violet's file. Violet Valentine is a special case, otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vane Valentine, one of our primary investors. It is my understanding that they have recently had a son and want for him to be the... Shocking. Yeah. Brother is going to be the heir. Viola is dead. Yeah. Edgar and Vane sent their remaining daughter Violet to us, full well knowing what the show would entail. Oof. They've paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she does not return from the show. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading. I closed the folder and just stared open-mouthed at Yui. There were no words. I mean... That's sad. I knew it was gonna happen, but very, very fucking sad. It makes it even sadder because we gave her hope. Fuck. Heck. I knocked on Violet's door later that night, but it was no use. Please, just leave me alone. I'm here if you want to talk. Of course. That's the correct answer. Even if she opened the door, I would have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. It's not only up from here. There's a long way down. Poor Violet. Yo, she should leave the show out of spite. This should fuel her to go out of the show. You know? That would have been fun. And then show up to their parents' place and go like, fuck you, bitches. Totally surprised that I didn't sleep well last night. Who could after what happened? And just like that, we're on to day 3. I gotta thank you, Nez. You're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things now. I'm happy to help you with that, however that works. You alright? You don't seem to have your usual energy. Careful, Nez. One slip up at Cat and this is all over. I'm good, thanks, Cat. I just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Aw, she's so nice, the little devil. Who's a little devil? You're a little fucking devil. Anyway, it goes without saying that Yu is definitely a contender for the final ceremony, huh? For all she knows, yes, of course. Of course. A woman like you, anyone would be lucky to have her. Damn straight, let's go. Though she's a very different kind of woman than Scarlet, you've got a tough choice down the road. Though you've also got a tough choice to make right now. Who's the unlucky girl today? Do I actually get to pick? No. No. But I'm probably gonna go... Oh, I'm obviously gonna be with Terra, right? This, Violet is completely in shambles. Ali has planning to do. Gotta be Terra. Should I ask... Yeah, who should I go on a date with? Joking aside, I think you should ask Ugh. Well, the conversation was good and the stream was nice, but I gotta be up in 7 hours. Bia, thank you very much for stopping by. You go get some sleep. You need to work tomorrow. You gotta wake up early. Whoever made 7 to 3 should check themselves. Isn't that like your tweet? Didn't you tweet that, right? I think so. Let's see. Whoever invented 7 to 3:30. Right now, I want to kill them. See? See? I see you. I see you. Good night, Bia. Have a nice one. And you know, I've been mainly letting you guys talk. I know it's mainly redirected towards you and not me, so I'm just letting you guys use the chat as a chat. Weirdly enough. Bye bye, Bia. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to have you. Bye bye, and one last cheer for you. I think you should ask Violet. Really, I don't think she's in any shape to put out a good show. I mean, we need all of us to be... we need all of us to be able to work together well to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet would be able to until she's feeling better. I don't like this idea of Terra. I would rather go with Terra and then let Violet recompose herself a little bit. But narrative, whatever. We were just chatting about. Oh yeah, I've read everything that you guys have been saying. I just haven't been reading it out loud because it's, you know, it'd be diverting the attention from the stream, and it's already getting long because the game is longer than I expected. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy that you guys had a good time talking. Yeah. Terra does have a great point. No, she doesn't. No, it's not a great point, Terra. Shut up. Like seeing if I could arm wrestle on one of the zombies Scarlet's made. That went great. Oh, I remember that. Wait, I was the zombie. That was not a good idea at all. Yeah. Can I take my vote back? Okay, stop with the... I just want the tension right now. Stop with the comedic effort, please. What do you think, Ness? I like the idea. We could kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure there's something that we could do to help us escape. It's gonna go terribly. She's gonna... she's not gonna be able to act it out. She's gonna get us all killed. But yeah, go on a date with Violet. I've got it. Tomorrow you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you gotta do. Okay, I am going to Violet. I've always wanted to spend more time with her, and there's no time like the present. We'll make it happen. I do have one small request though. What's that? And will it give me ratings? I think it will. Then let's hear it. I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I wanted to cheer her up. I heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Would you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon? I don't see why not. Let's hope it goes better than the last time. Oh, hi Nez. Why'd you bring me here? I'm in a bit of a predicament. You see, I may have made an irresponsible bet. I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not, but the thing is, I heard the crooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you've made before. I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. Hey, thank you very much for the lurk, Benz. It means a lot. Lurkers make streams. If you guys are lurking, thank you very much for being around. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying to keep it like kind of smooth and a little bit chill. Hope you guys are having fun though. You guys enjoying it? I hope so. And thank you for the lurk. Have a nice shower and stuff. Yeah, Scarlett's a good cook. So I may have challenged them all to a competition in your name. You are ridiculous. Violet laughed out loud. She lolled. There's that smile I like so much. It was nice to see it again. Are you being serious? Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here. Some of them as challenging cooks, some of them as judges. The rest of them looking for lunch. All of them hungry. Think you're up for the challenge? I am ready to crush the opposition. Let's fucking go, Violet. They will rue the day they challenged me. That's the Violet I like to see. Anyway, what is the theme of this contest? I can't tell you just yet. It will be announced when it's cooking. I feel like a challenge. I like her attitude. She has a nice attitude. I guess this might go pretty well, unless she slips up. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet. Thank you, Nez. I know why you're doing this, and I appreciate it. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already knowing you're looking out for me. I'm always going to be here for you. This is lame. It's like the third... Yeah, whatever. Third girl that we said something of the like. Oops. And I for you as well. We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things, completely unrelated to the show, completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes, when bad things happen, we need the most just a semblance of normalcy. And there it is, cooking time. By the time noon rolled around, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen. I don't want to face you, Violet, but I'll have to. But I will if I have to. Oh, your challenge. Wait, it's the JoJo meme. You're approaching me like a snail challenging the mighty eagle. You have my respect. Eep. Is it too late to change sides? You're going down, Violet. We're the Brothers 5, the best chefs on the island. What's that too? Fuck. What I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on the island. She folded. Thanks for folding. Damn it, bros, you can't let her intimidate you like this. If we do, she's already won. Say something, 4. We will meet on the culinary battlefield, Violet. Let's go. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me and 5. 5 is probably just thinking about some dirty stuff, to be fair. Look at him. Just laughing. Come at me. Let us brandish our forks against each other. 5, do you have anything to say? Wait, what's happening? I do hope you'll entertain me, brothers. Violet raised the pan towards them. Let us begin. It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish, a dish that I will reveal soon for the first time ever. The judges will be everyone who is not a contestant. You must be joking. There's hundreds of people here. How could we ever feed everybody? They're gonna make cookies. They're gonna make cookies, for sure. Not my problem. I definitely didn't come up with the rules for this tournament on the spot. Liar. Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meat. Oh. Why not the cookies? Feed everyone? I guess this is pretty okay. It's alright. Like taking candy from a baby. Not this again. Oh god, I'm gonna faint. One collapsed on the ground. One down, 4 to go. Actually, I'm just gonna end the date with Violet, and I'm gonna announce it now. for the sake of it, but I was expecting not being able to stream on Friday. Okay, this is getting a little bit longer than I expected. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream after we've done the date with Violet, and then on Friday we'll do the following. We'll start. I was gonna do an extra Hollow Knight stream because of Path of Pain. I'll talk about it. Please, let's not talk about it. But what we could do is end the story on Friday, and then after we're done with it, because I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna be taking this long, right? Again. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna start with this or finish this on Friday, and then play some Hollow Knight or maybe even some other games. I don't know. It's Friday. Maybe I'll play whatever on Friday. Sounds good. Or maybe code a bit. That would be interesting. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't played with the bot in quite some time. Anyway, let's continue. 1 down, 4 to go. Bro, I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling ourselves? We each have 1 hour. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin. The contestants that were still conscious rushed off to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure something out. I watched each of them cooking furiously at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work, sweat streaming down her face with the biggest smile I'd seen her have all day. I couldn't help but smile as well. At the same time, Ford was trying to cook his spaghetti with only a microwave. That's me. I'm not sure this will be too much of a contest. 1 minute left. Violet filled hundreds of laid out bowls with spaghetti and meatballs in a matter of moments. If you blink, you'd miss her finish a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together. 5 settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own pace. Time's up. It's time to judge. The crowd cheers this stampede to the laid out bowls. They were practically salivating. After everybody wolfed down their bowls from each of the contestants, they submitted their vote. The people have spoken, and with a resounding majority, our first ever winner of the Best Chef on the Island in the Middle of Nowhere award is Violet. Shocking. Crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me! I did it! Violet jumped up and down with joy. I felt like a kid in the candy store just from one look at her. You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I've ever had. Though, if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for the staff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we've had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. You literally microwaved pasta, you bitch boy. No way, bro. Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh. I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet, Violet, Violet. Yeah, that's cool. That's sweet. That's a sweet arc. Oh goodness, you're all too kind. She's blushing. Look at the blush. Put my arm around her and smiled. Always making moves. What a rascal. Guess you've got a new job now, Violet. I guess I do. Violet leaned in to kiss me on the lips. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheering getting even louder. Let's go. We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Ness. Thanks to you. Don't mention it. Care to join me by the beach after we clean up this place? Don't really have a choice. Sounds like a plan. I'll see you there then. Okay, so maybe now? Yeah, maybe now. I'm gonna save and we're gonna finish this on Friday. Once again, and as always, thank you guys so very much for stopping by. I hope you guys had a good run and enjoyed, well, this. What's the name of the game? Find love or die trying. We're still gonna have probably one more stream of this. It depends on how much longer the game goes, but we're probably gonna have a stream of this on Friday, right? Before we jump off to another game, just to finish it. Sound good? That way we're done. Game's been pretty enjoyable. Sometimes a bit predictable, but at the same, that's not exactly a bad thing. You know? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of an unexpected result. If that makes sense. Anyway, once again, if you haven't done so already, feel free, or please, if you enjoyed the content, leave a follow. Leave a follow. That's always greatly appreciated. You can also join the Discord server by clicking the link that Nightbot just provided. It's a bit, as always, it's a bit behind schedule, but you also have a VODs channel that you can check out and subscribe if you want. That way you will be able to see all the streams that had passed. And tomorrow there's going to be a stream. We're going to be some Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke tomorrow. To be sure, so be sure to be there if you like that kind of stuff. Anyway, once again, with the whole stuff with the raids, the hate raids, I don't feel exactly comfortable raiding other people that I don't know. I don't want people to be put on edge. It's going to be, it's a weird, it's a bad time for Twitch, to be fair. With the whole leak, the hate bots, it's been hard. And it's a bit harder on people who don't really deserve it. That's another thing that's important to mention. It's been hard on people who don't deserve it. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you keep being there by the side of your favorite streamers and by me. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a nice one.